Oh no, my video game sound has been playing this entire time and I didn't realize it. Good morning, everybody. I'm very excited because I've finally written an article that I've been wanting to write for literally years. I have been gathering information about it for years, literally years, and I just never got around to actually compiling that data. I doubt they're here this very moment, but first off, we also got a chance to write another wonderful article based on some help from a player yesterday. Apparently I was just in a tech support news, and I'd love to show that to you guys real fast before we jump into the actual news. So the first one I got to write yesterday was from help with the player named Spartan yesterday. Spartan was having a common problem where they would get stuck on the planet of Osis. And unfortunately, basically what was happening was they would get to a certain cutscene on Osis, and it actually, after some research, happens on both Republic and Imperial side. It's not exclusive to Imperial side, to that specific quest, which I thought was absolutely wild. And so I was excited. I did a bunch of research and I was able to put together an article of what causes it. Spartan, you're here! Oh my gosh, this is so exciting! Spartan, yeah, I didn't expect you to be here. That's so cool. I was able to...
Half-witted, scruffy-looking nerf herder.
Thank you, Tessa. I wasn't able to find a solution any more than what you went through, which was to contact support and to have them skip you forwards. However, I was able to find out exactly a lot more details about what may have caused it. So if you were curious, if you find anyone else with the same issue, the Nostoral issue or Darth Malora cutscene issue, Darth Malora is the Republic side thing, I wrote down a list of things that didn't work. Be like, these people tried all of these and that did not fix it. Because you are not the only person who tried 40 different things and it didn't work. And I found out more specifically what could possibly help for some players and what would be the actual fix for it. So first off, our suggestion is turn down the graphic settings. This did not fix it for most players, but depending on your graphic card, that could do the trick. It could potentially fix it for another player. Same thing with updating your graphical drivers. The third suggestion, which I actually saw online, which I thought was really, really funny and honestly very accurate, was play through the cutscene on another computer. I thought that was so funny. I was like, oh my God, you know what? Yeah, that's the actual solution. That's the real solution, as hilarious as it is. If you don't want to go through customer support, if you don't want to wait, go find a friend that plays SWTOR, or go find like a coworker or family member. If you have any of those who already have SWTOR downloaded on their computer, just log into your account from there, get through those cutscenes on their slightly better computer, and then you can continue on with the rest of the story on your account, on your own computer at your own time. I was like, oh, that's genius. Why didn't I think of that? And so I realized... I also realized that I go 1, 2, 3, 5. I don't know what happened to number 4 there. That's embarrassing. Don't look. I found out that that's probably actually what customer support does. When customer support skips you through the story, originally I thought they were maybe doing some fancy coding in the background or access to the database or something like that. But when you explained, they not only got you through the story with the default choice, they also teleported you back to the base. I was like, you know what? They probably just log in using some type of special tool. They probably log into your account and just literally do it for you from their computer. And I was like, oh my God, that's hilarious. So I made a little template for anyone else who's stuck. And so that'll save them some time when submitting the report, especially if they're not quite as savvy as you were. It sounds like you sent all the information correctly to start with, but to include their email, their username, their server faction, and character name, and what quest they're stuck on. And so what is actually the problem? The actual problem is that your graphics card is not quite good enough to run that cutscene. That's just like the short and dry of it. Interestingly enough, a lot of players said, right, oh, did you ask for a specific choice? I'm curious about that. That might be one step too many for them to pay attention to. You could always request it, I guess. But who knows if they would do it. And the default choice is probably just easier for them to spacebar and hit the one key, you know? So for example, for more specific examples of what the graphic card issue is another player posted their specific graphics card information, and another really knowledgeable player said, your graphics card, an Intel HD Graphics 4000, that only has 32 megabytes of dedicated memory, but the game's requirements are 1024. So it's like literally, wow, that's like 30-ish, 33 times as much as required as they actually had. So very, very big difference in hardware and what's required and not. However, a lot of players also reported that even if they had the game's minimum requirements on their computer, this specific cutscene, for whatever reason, it is cranky. It is so cranky. So yeah, thank you so much for sharing so much information, because not only do I have this guide now that I can point people specifically towards if they have this issue, like I mentioned the day you came by, it's not exactly an uncommon one, but I can also kind of direct people in the future of similar problems. Once you've tried every normal thing to fix your game crashing, every one of the general things to fix your graphics and stuff like that, then this is how you can contact support. So thank you so much. That was super cool. It also inspired me to finally go finish a guide I've been wanting to write for years, because I often go on the SWTOR subreddit. And I read about issues that people have. And so over the years, I first was just doing it by memory. Then I would see enough posts, I started writing it down. And when I saw someone having a similar issue, I would go back in my history, go back like 2 years to what I remembered writing before, and copy and paste it over. And they would often have a similar issue, or even sometimes the same issue. And this time, I have finally compiled all of the information in one spot. So this is called the SWTOR Banned for No Reason Help and Guide. This is not like a super common issue. It's not something the average player is going to run into, but it does sometimes happen. Oh, that's so nice. Rogue says, Rogue Ace Adventure reminds you need to have SWTOR downloaded, but not through Steam. Oh, that's so smart, because they would have to link and unlink their account, right? That'd be such a pain in the butt. Oh, so Spartan says they did not respect Spartan's request to spare Master Nostrel in the cutscene. Unfortunately, did the generic one. Okay, so that was quite useful. See, that's what I'm saying. You're a very knowledgeable player. You know what's going on. You're able to provide a lot of information to customer support, but the average player might not. So I'll go include that in the guide, that they might not. You can request it, but they might not, they might not accept it. Bareback says, graphics card issues on a 2011 game. To be fair, this 2011 game now has a lot more stuff that's updated. That's not quite so 2011 anymore. I'm not saying it's 2025. It's maybe like 2019. But the issues that people are running into are actually on the expansion content, which came out much later than 2011 and has much cooler cutscenes if you can play them. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Rogue Ace Adventure. That's a super, super, super useful point, and especially useful because I can use it for any guides going forward too. So the Banned for No Reason Help and Guide. Very, very uncommon problem, but when it happens, people tend to post about it because they're like, WTF do I do? My account's been banned. I either haven't logged in for a long time, so I literally don't even know what I could be banned. And more commonly, they had some sort of interesting payment issue. It may not have even been an issue that they noticed at the time. Maybe they were able to successfully pay for it, but something happened in the background, either through their bank, credit card, debit card, PayPal, something specifically for their country that doesn't exist for other countries. Something stuck with their account related to SWTOR or EA's accounts, because you technically have two, stuff like that. So I put together, first section is like, why were you banned? Well, these are the common reasons to get banned, and you actually kind of deserved it, a little stinker. Stop doing naughty things. So naughty things are exploiting the game or hacking, harassing or trolling other players, scamming other players, or macroing or cheating the game mechanics. So those are the ones where you're banned. It kind of deserved it. You can contact customer support, but I mean, there's nothing I can do to help you from being a naughty little chicken. And support, maybe if you're nice to them, they'll help you. Who knows, though. You got banned for being too elite. That's right, being too good. No, just joking. But basically, if those happen to you, contact SWTOR account disputes at SWTOR.com. You say, I'm sorry. You acknowledge you will not do it again. And cross your fingers, because unfortunately, we've seen plenty of players who did do naughty things. For example, breaking the game's terms of service, often at least partially knowingly. And they get caught and they get banned, and then they're sad because they really like SWTOR. Even though they were breaking the rules, they really enjoy the game and being a part of the community. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. What can you do? I just can't provide any help with that. However, if you were banned for what you felt like was no reason, like you weren't chatting in chat, you didn't say anything nasty ever, maybe you didn't even log in, maybe you had just paid for a subscription. Those are very, very common triggers. Something happens and then you're banned and you're like, what happened? And however, there's usually an individual specific trigger that causes that automatic ban. It's not SWTOR saying, I personally witnessed this person doing naughty things in game, or it's not someone reporting you for doing naughty things in game. It's something in the system, more likely even EA's system, not even SWTOR's specific system, that said, oh, there's something suspicious with this account. It looks like something that we've seen in the past where people were using credit cards or debit cards or bank accounts to scam or defraud the company. We're going to ban this account before it happens again, or before anything worse happens to this account. So it's kind of a two-way street. It technically also protects your account, because if something bad has happened to your account, for example, it's been compromised in some way, EA would rather shut it down and you contact them, you know? And second, obviously protects EA from any fraud in the future. So for example, a common example of fraud is someone gets access to your account. Oh man, this sucks. Maybe you downloaded a malware. Maybe your uncle, cousin, brother saw you logging into the game and saw your username and password and hacked your account. Whatever. It happens. It's not as common as you would think, but it happens even in 2025, especially if you don't have a security key on your phone. So when that happens, what can the person do with it? They can steal all your stuff. If it's your brother or your uncle or your nephew, they're probably going to just steal all your stuff and delete your characters. Okay. That's probably not going to get your account banned, funny enough. But if they're an international scammer, like someone who's doing this as an economic reason rather than a frickin' hate my nephew, cousin, brother, uncle, you know? There you go. Exactly. But usually what they try and do is they try and take your credit card, they use it to buy in-game items, and then they sell the items for real money on, like, I don't know, eBay, ? I don't really look into that, so I'm not sure I'd know. Either way, they're using your credit card to purchase things in SWTOR. And this is a fraudulent charge. This is not something you want to charge, and so EA will shut it down, and that way it can't be done anymore until you resolve it in some way, or they've acknowledged that it wasn't you, you know? So that's a really common problem. The second problem is players being little shits. And this happens quite a bit, especially in EA games, especially like the sports games. You'll use a credit card of some type, or a debit card or whatever. You'll make a purchase, and then you'll tell your bank, I want my charge back. I didn't get what I paid for. And EA's like, no, you don't get stuff for free. Shut it down. However, this sometimes, unfortunately, accidentally triggers when you're doing a chargeback, but you're doing it for legitimate reasons. For example, maybe you were trying to pay, the first way didn't work, so you tried a second way, and then you realized the first way was working, and you accidentally like charged yourself twice. Some people make a very big mistake of using their bank to charge back rather than contacting the company and requesting a refund. When you request a chargeback, yes, it will work. It will usually work. You will get your money back through either your credit card and sometimes even your debit card, in general, not specifically SWTOR. However, it puts a black mark on the company that had to be charged back. And sometimes that black mark even costs the company more in the future to use that credit card, bank, debit card, whatever payment method. So companies don't play around when you do a chargeback. So whatever it is in your life, if it can be resolved without doing a chargeback, whether it's a hotel or a restaurant or a car or whatever, Don't do a chargeback unless you're ready to burn every bridge with that company. Always contact customer support first. Only go for a chargeback if the company is not willing to resolve it. I once had a $700 charge on my account when I was staying at a hotel. I told them specifically I'm staying for X days. They accidentally charged me another day, and it took them a month to refund it. I did not want to pay $700 for a hotel. That is a lot of money. And I kept telling them, if you can't resolve this in a timely manner, I'm going to charge back. And it was a lot of phone calls, but it ended up being the better result for all of us, you know. Sucked, though. Now, for SWTOR, if you charge back, they will automatically ban your account. If you charge back not only for SWTOR, but for any EA game, they will ban your account so it doesn't happen for fraud in the future. In addition, lots of other games have this function too, so don't blame EA or SWTOR specifically. Don't charge stuff back unless you've contacted customer support first and you're ready to burn that bridge. Even if customer support is not helping you and you're like, screw them, honestly, at this point, I deserve a chargeback. They deserve a black mark. Don't do it unless you're okay never playing that game again. Just saying, for your own sanity. Okay, so other common problems that the bot sometimes detects as fraud. It could be requesting chargebacks. Like I said, pretty common issue. Don't do it unless you want your account banned. Your bank can request a chargeback or trigger the purchase as being fraud. This is kind of uncommon, but it happens sometimes. This is a poo-poo, a mistake on your bank's part. And unfortunately, SWTOR/EA's robot that automatically detects things can't tell the difference. It can't tell the difference between you doing a chargeback and the bank doing a chargeback. So this one, unfortunately, you not only have to contact SWTOR about it, but you have to contact your bank and be like, WTF, why you do this? Another issue that's very interesting that I've seen before, I wouldn't be surprised if VPNs raise a flag too. Here we go. I don't think I've heard anyone saying that a VPN has raised a flag, but it could. You're right. Hey there, Anya Eversong. Hi for the first time. So another common issue is your credit card not matching your SWTOR account's country, or your credit card country not matching your country that you're purchasing it from. So one issue that we found out, this was a couple years ago, and it was a very interesting one. There was a Mr. and a Miss, so a lady and a gentleman. They were dating, so boyfriend, girlfriend. One was in a different country at the time as the other one. They were like a legitimate couple, not like a scam or anything like that. I don't remember why they weren't in the same country at the time, but he wanted to pay for her SWTOR subscription. Oh, so sweet. So instead of like buying her a gift card from Amazon, because it's not really the best way to do it, unfortunately, there's no very easy way to purchase a gift of SWTOR ongoing or one-time subscription for a friend. It's kind of a pain in the butt all around. But if what they did was they logged into their girlfriend's SWTOR account, or they just gave her the credit card details. I'm not exactly sure. Either way, they were very comfortable sharing their credit card details to their girlfriend, who put it, either way, one of them put the details into her account, and they got her account banned. Her account was banned very shortly afterwards. She hadn't even really gotten a chance to play yet, but the automatic system said, oh no, this person stole a credit card from another country and applied it to their account. Probably maybe to steal cartel coins or something like that. These type of bans are permanent normally. It's not a temporary ban. It's a permanent ban until it is resolved with customer support, and sometimes, unfortunately, never is. So this is actually a good thing. Yeah, military family. That's what I was thinking as well. It's very common to have a military long-distance relationship. Could have been just for many reasons, school, whatever. So not only did the girlfriend's account get banned, then the boyfriend logged into their account. I don't know exactly if they did anything specific to trigger it, but because that credit card had been used on two different accounts and one of them had been banned, it triggered their account to be banned too. So they had two different accounts banned, two different people who were playing together, and neither of them had actually done anything wrong. It was just the automatic system triggering it. Right, that's a crazy story. I love that one. And so that ended up being the issue. It was detected for potential fraud and shut down. Unfortunately, when you get an email about these type of things, it's not very clear what happened. And sometimes when contacting support, it's very, very difficult. If I log in with a VPN, will I get banned? So from what I understand, a lot of people use a VPN. We asked this about a month ago, and quite a few of you people said that you're using a VPN without any issue. So I'm guessing that's not directly an issue. That, as far as I can tell. Bear says Swtorista providing more customer support information than actual SWTOR customer service. To be fair, this information has been gathered from players across the galaxy, and it uses information that customer support has provided back to them. So I'm just like compiling the data. I can't actually give any customer support. I can't help you. But the idea of this guide is so when you contact customer support, it will be a lot easier to figure out what the issue was and go from there. Oh yeah, Geeky Redhead, you were one of the people saying you used a VPN. Got it. Yeah, absolutely. Kitty says, thanks for the guide. I didn't even know what a chargeback was. Yeah, it's something people are familiar with who are familiar with using a credit card on a regular basis. It's technically considered a perk of having a credit card. If you are scammed in some way, if you are charged without providing a service or product, in the end, you can use a chargeback, and it's a very valid way of doing business. It's technically one of the reasons people do use a credit card, because you have that extra protection. Rogue says, yeah, my mom and I play, so does her sister and a few cousins. My mom usually gives her sister a 6-month sub for her birthday every year, but always does it gift with a sub card to avoid that issue. Exactly. There you go. I'm glad to hear you know how to do that. Hey there, Sita Dulip. Sita Dulip says, been enjoying the game, but I feel like my damage output just isn't quite there, but my weapons are better than what vendors can sell me. And I realized I was doing heroic solo, which isn't normal. Hee hee. Hey there, Sita. Yeah, so heroics, not only are the enemies are going to be stronger when they're attacking you, but when you're attacking enemies, you're going to do less damage too. They have more health, defenses, whatever it is you want to call it. They'll take less damage too. Let's see. What level are you, Sita? That's the most important question here, because if you're below level 80, honestly, it doesn't really matter. But if you're above level 80, we can talk. Let me know. Anya says, I'd be very cautious with VPNs. I play Monster Hunter Wilds, and recently someone on Reddit complained about being banned for using a VPN. Online games can be iffy with tools like that. Absolutely. VPN, for anyone not familiar, is a fudge. I always forget what it stands for. But basically, it's an intermediary. When you access the internet, it acts as an intermediary and kind of disguises who's accessing the website or service. So if you're accessing the website or service, virtual private network. Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. Virtual, yeah, it was like virtual something. But basically people use it for privacy reasons usually. It can occasionally improve connection, but usually not. Usually it's for privacy reasons. And so basically when you visit a website, the website no longer knows that it's your computer or your location, and can no longer kind of connect your activity on that website or service. So SWTOR is a service, not quite a website, and says it happened from Iceland or whatever. So it's a layer of privacy that quite a few people use. So did that couple ban have a happy ending? I don't know about that one. I think I checked in with them a year later and they didn't, but I don't know if maybe something's been resolved since then. I don't remember for sure. Now, I was doing a bunch of research, and I will say everything in the last couple of years, except for one that I saw on Reddit, all of them got resolved. Some of them even got some free stuff out of it. A lot of them didn't really get answers. But they got their account back. So that's why I decided to continue with this guide, because apparently contacting support can absolutely help as long as you have all the right information, you know? So what else can you have issues with? If you have multiple failures when trying to pay via credit card or PayPal. Have a good one, Spartan. Thanks so much for swinging by. I really appreciate your time yesterday, and I hope you have fun and continuing on Mechshaw forward. Hey there, Timbo. And hey there, everybody over on the YouTube side of things. We're having fun talking about getting banned. And yeah, there's a lot of various VPN options right now. Dragoon mentioned there's Windows off. It's free and it's easy, it says. They said rather, and several browsers have it automatically turned on. Sealkey says the Opera browser just automatically has it. Yeah, very cool. Oh, Anya, you got locked out of your Arkin for sure. Oh my gosh. Oh, Anya, I'm so sorry. Were you the player we went and saw the other day and who was saying they were trying to make a new character to romance with Arkin? I have a very poor memory for names and faces. I remember you. That was so nice to come visit you. Thanks for saying hi to everyone and for taking the raid and hanging out with the community. No, that's so cool. I'm so sorry you locked yourself out of Arkin. Isn't that one a tricky one? Yeah, if you skip forward, you can't Arkin. That's the rule of thumb, right? You need to give Arkin a little smooch before you can romance Arkin, you know, and that trigger point is very specific. Speaking of bans, you know the most common bans that happen? It's actually these. These payment-related issues are the most common reason people get banned because it's automatic. There's very few other types of automatic bans, and those other types of automatic bans, for example, hacking in a war zone, you can get automatically banned if they detect certain things. It will just happen. It's not very common, but it happens. But you have to do... If you get banned for those type of things, you know what you're doing. You did it on purpose for sure, you know, like you had to download specific software, edit the code or whatever, you know. And yes, thank you kindly for the awesome raid. I was stunned. Oh, rest in peace, Arkin. That's so sad. Maybe you romance someone else after Arkin, and that's what untriggered your romance. I don't know. So sad. Time to start a new character. You know you want to. You know you smell it in your bones. You could create the perfect Arkin lover from level 1. It's calling your name. I know it. You're gonna speed level that character. You're gonna skip to Osis. You're gonna you know you want to spar with Arkin. It's such a good romance scene. I'm sorry. You know you want to. You know you want to romance him. You can, whatever that character is, what would be the perfect Arkin romance, you guys? I play the game rarely nowadays. Amnesia regarding my story choices. Me too. I have a hard time figuring out what I've done and not done, to be honest, as well. I wish there was a better way to track that. Hey there, Core. Hey there, Core, for the first time. Common bans are payment issues. Second most common ban, or maybe even the most common, is ban for credit farming. These are just robots. These are automated accounts. Obviously that person knows they're being naughty. It's not something that's going to happen accidentally, you know. So what's some other common issues? Oh yeah, multiple failures when trying to pay. So maybe you're trying to pay through PayPal and it fails 3 times before you're actually able to pay. Maybe you don't even know why it's failing. It's just happening. You're just trying to redo it a bunch of times. For whatever reason, that can sometimes trigger as fraud, and you may even have successfully paid and then get banned. Like, no, I don't need any help right now. Thank you so much, Timbo. Same thing. It's a mistaken automatic ban. This was an interesting one that I found online that I didn't know about. Oh, Anya says I couldn't resist, so I watched the date night cinematics on YouTube. Oh, apparently there's a spicy vocal reply of, I know a blade isn't your choice, but I can still teach you some extra stuff if you're not a Force user. Sorry. This was an interesting one that I learned recently that can get your account banned for accidental fraud detection using some types, not all, of prepaid credit cards specifically for a reoccurring subscription. There is quite a few different type of prepaid credit cards. So think of prepaid Visa, but there's actually a whole bunch of different types of them that if you try and add a reoccurring subscription of any type, not just SWTOR, it will be detected as fraud. And the reason this is because people a while ago learned a stupid trick. You would sign up for a subscription of some sort, like, I don't know, Spotify, iTunes, whatever people purchase. It could be something in real life too, like a magazine or whatever. And they would use these temporary credit cards that have like whatever $16 on them, pay for the first month, set it to reoccurring. It looks like a real credit card to the game or the service because they can't tell the difference back then. And then you would just let it try and continue to charge each month, but it couldn't because it's a prepaid card without without any funds on it, and sometimes you would keep your subscription, and basically you're pulling a bit of a scam. These days prepaid credit cards are a lot smarter, and the prepaid credit card itself may reject it as fraud without even contacting you, or without even contacting the service, or not even banning it while you go to purchase it in the first place. So you'll get banned, and SWTOR will be like, yeah, you're trying to scam, what you gonna say? So you can always contact them and be like, I did it by accident. But sometimes however, let's say for whatever reason you needed a prepaid credit card, you load up like $160 on it, you're all ready to play for like 2 years, and you purchase a reoccurring subscription for 6 months, it may still trigger that problem even if you have the funds on the card, because of so much fraud has happened in the past. Oh, Anya, I'm not even talking about this specific person. This specific person will have to, that person on Reddit was what inspired me to finally go and make this post. We don't actually know what happened with them. They didn't have any, their specific issue was something different. And that's actually covered in my next paragraph here. I know you guys probably can't read the text. So the last common payment related issue is paying from an uncommon country. So not from the USA, not from Canada, not from Germany, not from France, not from the UK. For example, interestingly enough, today in Tor, Cal replied to that thread with some really, really interesting facts about Australia. They had apparently 3 different issues from being an Australian player that other players may not run into. Oh, Anya! You're so sweet. You better not have used a prepaid credit card to purchase that renewing subscription on Twitch. Thank you so much. That goes straight towards the project so that I can create things like this. I spent like 3 hours between these 3 guides, and like I was thinking about it afterwards. I was like, this Jedi Under Siege guide that I made, this is only gonna affect like maximum like 100 players total, you know? I just spent a whole bunch of time on something that very few players are ever gonna use. This is not like a financially sound type of article to be spending time writing on. And I was thinking about how grateful I was to you guys for your ongoing support, both visiting the website in general or supporting through like Twitch or Patreon and stuff like that, because that's what allows me to do this without having to like make clickbait articles or things that would sell well, but to be able to provide actual help to everybody the best that I can, even if it's only a small portion of the player base. Those are the long common issues that you might come into. The general rule of thumb is if you're having any type of payment issues, you could get banned. If you're charged back, you will get banned. If you're paying from a weird country, shit can happen. Just contact support, do your best you can. Try to use a credit card that matches the country that you're currently in, so that it doesn't get detected for fraud. Now, Anya brings up a really cool thread that is on Reddit. It has 260 upvotes right now, so it's been fairly well seen. And it said, account closed due to terms of service violation when I haven't done anything. So they said, I play the game on and off. I'll jump on now and again, but I'm not a consistent player. I literally have no idea why my account could be violating terms of service, because I literally log on, play for a bit, and log off. And this is not the first time this has happened. So most of the time when this happens, it's usually actually one of these payment related issues. The person was like, I've been playing, I decided to subscribe, all of a sudden I'm banned. And you're like, oh my God, what happened? Because for the player, they may not even associate the fact that they paid with why they got banned, because the email that they get is such garbage, not usefulness. Now, what's especially fun was they said, they gave a little extra explanation, and they said, I thought that it was a proper BioWare email. The email looked a little suspicious to them. People were saying like, maybe don't click anything in the email, because phishing is a way of sending official looking emails that are not actually official, and you get scammed. Oh no. Like you go to a website that looks similar but isn't quite the same. I've actually gotten scammed that way, and I'm really mad about it. I got my whole computer hacked that way. Luckily I didn't lose anything too hard, but it was a lot of work getting everything sorted out. I had to change the passwords and log in and log out of literally everything and do a bunch of cleanup and stuff. Oh my God. I basically accidentally downloaded a virus when I was trying to download like a DocuSign or something like that. I forget exactly what it was. It looked very legitimate based on other things I was doing, and I screwed up. I made a mistake. I was very embarrassed because I know about all these type of things. Anyway, so what's funny is apparently if you'll take a look at this email, this is an official email. It came from an official account, and it says contact us at SWTOR account disputes at BioWare.com. Like, how could this bot? And look at this. My like, ooh, this looks suspicious. Was Star Wars TM, the Old Republic TM in brackets. Like, that doesn't look that doesn't look real at all. Like, so for this player, they said they hadn't subscribed or didn't have any interesting payment issues. The only thing they said is, I'm located in Australia and my card is from here too. I've never had a single issue with it before. And that's actually when Today in Tor replied some common issues they personally had in Australia, which I thought was really cool. So we don't know what the actual issue for this player is. We're going to have to wait and see. I hope they've contacted support correctly. Now they just have to wait. But that's what inspired me to finally finish this guide rather than just having a little notepad open with like things people have gotten banned for. So it's super cool. It already has 54 upvotes. How did that happen? That's why I was like running late. I was like, I really want to post this. I'm very excited about it. And so I put together this list inspired by that player, but they've already gone through the steps to recover their account. So we'll wait and see. I'm very curious. I like to follow up afterward and see if we learn anything. So the first step, particularly if you have, to continue, although you may be, all of those things I talked about might just be you trying to pay in a slightly less common way and getting flagged, the system may automatically assume you're trying to pull some type of financial scam and it'll close your account. In addition, if you haven't played or purchased anything for a long time and randomly got a banned email after not having logged in for many months or years, there's a chance someone may have hacked your account. We talked a little bit about that. You actually go through the same process. However, it can be a little harder because there's a good chance someone did something naughty on your account. Like, there's a good chance they did then commit financial fraud on your account after they got access, or they did something else naughty in your account, like scamming other players or like laundering credits, or I don't know what else they honestly do, but either way they do it. Silky says, I've had a credit card stolen and used in Australia when I lived here in the US, and that's why they have the automatic fraud detection, and that's why many companies have that, especially gaming companies. Yeah, have your two-factor authentication on can help with a lot of these type of hacking issues. Not all of them, but many of them. So how do you actually resolve this? So first off, when you have your account banned, the official rule of thumb from the company is that you're supposed to SWTOR account disputes. You're supposed to mail SWTOR account disputes at BioWare.com, SWTOR account disputes at SWTOR.com is, I think, the email. I'm a little confused about it. So the first rule of thumb is you're supposed to email them. A lot of the time in game, if you try and submit like a ticket of some sort, they'll be like, no, just email customer account disputes. We don't even want to talk to you. However, if you're having a payment issue, I personally recommend you call first, and that is because they might be able to help you figure out what the issue is, even if they can't unban your account. So if you or a friend or a guildmate, or you see another player saying, I got banned for no reason, I barely play, I was just running around on Tython, and eventually I came back and I was banned, ask them if they did any weird payment issues, see if you can gather some data to help them. And what they're going to need to do when they call support is don't call support and be like, I was freaking banned from the video game. Unban me right now. I didn't do anything wrong. Unban me. So your goal is going to be find out why you were banned. And instead of even opening with the fact you were banned, say you think you may have been having some type of payment issue that accidentally got flagged in the system, and see if they can help you clear it up. Right, their email looks so suspicious, to be honest. I'm pretty sure it was legit. It just looked very suspicious. So when you're calling them, letting them know you're having issues with payment related to your account, rather than saying, unban me, And have them help you figure out what's wrong with the account. So the information that you're going to need to provide them is your SWTOR account username and email. Those you must have. If you don't even have those, you're not getting your account back because they won't even know what account it is. You technically only need one or the other, but it's probably useful to have both. And then, especially if you had any type of interesting payment issue, like any of the ones we talked about it, even if it's just something like, I'm in a weird country, I'm in Australia, that can be enough. That can be enough, like even if nothing else was interesting. So information might be useful as which credit card or payment method were you trying to pay with, what country your credit card or payment is from, what country you're in like right now when you're trying to pay, and if you had any errors or failures when trying to pay, where did you get those errors or messages? Was it your bank, your credit card, your PayPal, the SWTOR.com site? You know, Australia is a weird country, apparently, according to banking reasons. And if you did not have any payment related issues and were banned for a different reason, they won't usually help you over the phone. If you have a payment issue, they can sometimes give you some more information, sometimes not. It kind of depends who you get. But the goal would be to get more information the best you can. So when you do contact SWTOR disputes, they can go through the process quicker, have all the information in the first email instead of any back and forth. It is a weird country. Have you seen the spiders? Yeah, oh, they look at everything upside down. If you're lucky and it was a well-known payment related issue, support over the phone might be able to unban you then and there. I don't actually know, but some people have mentioned on Reddit that they had good luck with calling SWTOR. Others were just told to go contact disputes. So one kind of important thing and a common issue people have is, this is very small, I'm sorry, but it's the SWTOR, I'll switch over to this to make it easier to see. This is the contacts. So there's USA, UK, France, and Germany. All of these are available during specific times, Monday to whatever, in that specific time zone. So if, for example, you don't speak English, you don't speak French, you don't speak German, you speak Portuguese, and you're having trouble and you can't get by on the phone, it can be very difficult to contact them. But if at all possible, even if you suck at speaking English, even if you're terrible, grab some Google Translate and ask the person to speak slowly, and do your best. Even if you need to type, let's see, French to English. Oh no, I don't want to type in French. If you need to, type out your information beforehand so that you are recognizing the words and can even maybe read out loud a little script. Let them know English isn't your first language. Wake up in the middle of the night to actually call them during the time zones. That's going to be your best chances of actually getting help, is to try calling in first. Is there a number to call for Pig Latin? Yeah, you call me and I say, go away. Oh no, I say, okay, yay way. I used to be really good at it when I was little. In addition, if you do speak French or German, you can call those lines, you can call those support lines, even if you don't live there. They'll speak French to you, Si vous parlez français, mais tu vis pas dans France, si tu vis pas là, tu peux parler à la personne dans la France aussi. En français. Tu dois pas parler à la personne en anglais en USA or the UK. Okay, so you can call the French line if you speak French. You can call the English lines in the USA or the UK, even if you don't live there. If you speak English, do your best. If you don't have let them know you don't speak English. Ask them to speak slowly. Do your best. Do the best you can. And I know it's hard and I know it's a huge pain in the butt. Don't forget, if you can't call, there's also, how can you get support from other countries? No, nothing specific. There's other ways to call long distance. I was gonna say Skype. Skype used to be the way you can call people long distance. Can you do it with Google or anything right now? Does anyone have any suggestions of how to call people long distance if you don't have a long distance plan on your phone? It's less of an issue now. It's a lot less expensive than it used to be. So SWTOR is fluent in Huttese. Muchichakapaka, Mulira, Wabanga. So you can't call SWTOR support via Discord, shockingly. You have to use an actual telephone of some sort, whether it's an online telephone or... And don't forget, when you call these numbers, there's a test and it's in Wookiee-ese, right? You know? If you need a call in Wookiee, you call me. For sure, I'll talk back to you. Is there an Asian hotline? There is not, unfortunately. Even though Asia Pacific server is supported, there's not specifically a hotline that you could call in that area's time zone. It would be kind of difficult because there's so many different languages in those areas. In these specific countries, USA, UK, France, Germany, they mainly have a main language. Did two of you just say Jawa at the same time? I don't speak Jawa. I'm so sorry. I don't know that one. I know they go, I don't, yeah, hive mind indeed. That's really funny. So call in if you can and give them as much information as possible. And like I said, rather than being angry and asking them to unban you, come at it in an angle of you're trying to figure out what happened and see if you can resolve it for the future. They will probably do their best to help you figure it out with the payment issues. They may be able to help you with that over the phone, unlike many other ban issues where they'll say, someone needs to investigate your account, like you were doing something shady or your account was doing something shady, and someone else needs to figure that out by looking at all the data and stuff. It's a big process. So hopefully maybe you're lucky and you got your account unbanned over the phone. If so, awesome. And they may have even helped you fix your payment related issues. Even so, even better. Because that may be useful information for you in the future with other games too. And then second is you're going to account SWTOR account disputes at SWTOR.com. So the actual account disputes email. You're going to want to include, again, your SWTOR account email and your SWTOR account username, and then as much information as humanly possible. If you're able to get any information from calling on the phone, include that too. If you're trying to play via PayPal but had a bunch of failures while trying to pay, but eventually it went through, let them know that. If you're trying to buy a SWTOR subscription for your girlfriend with your credit card on her account, but you're in different countries, let them know that and stuff like that. Hey there, Gozio. Hello there. Gozio Stardust. I like your name. Sounds tasty. I'd try it. Let them know what could have potentially happened, even if you don't know for sure. If you don't have any interesting payment issues and were banned out of the blue, especially if you've not logged in for a long time, make sure to include that info too, and they can investigate if maybe your account was hacked. And don't expect a fast response. The reason I say this is because someone literally needs to go through all the data of your account and make sure you actually weren't doing something sketchy. Something somewhere triggered your account being banned, and they need to actually look into it. They shouldn't just flip a switch to unban you, because that negates the whole point of them having an automatic system to start with. So they need to actually look at it. It's a real person. It can sometimes take up to weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks to actually get a response, and the response may not even be one that you like. They may say, we've closed the case. You're not getting unbanned, and that you need to, and then you can, there's a little bit of advice in here about going forward from there if you're lucky. Oh, there you go. Dragoon says, it took me about a week back in 2019 to get mine fixed. So what I'm saying is, if you do have to contact SWTOR account disputes, if you don't hear back in a couple days, don't message them back 40 times. You'll be making things worse, not better. You're literally wasting that person's time who's trying to help you. Give them as much information as you can. The first email, make sure to use paragraphs and formatting so they don't have just one giant wall of text to read. Make sure to include your account and your username and what you think may have happened. So that's going to be the best thing you can do if your account was banned for no reason. I hope this is a useful resource going forward. I'm sure I'll have more to add to it. Hey there, Benosaurus. I'm sure I'll have more to add to it over time, especially now that I have this guide. People can maybe find it and send in any other information about why they maybe got their account compromised or how they got their account payment issues triggered. So today in Tor, like I said, Cal posted 2 other things that I had never even come across, that they had been banned about a year ago and got their account back. So yeah, very cool. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Hey Bob Bear, you're very welcome. Paragraphs, you're asking more than low grade elementary school level writing ability on the internet. That's right. You want your account back, you better paragraph that baby. Same thing with posting to Reddit if you're looking for help, especially if you've gone through that process and you're like, okay, is there anything else I can do? Use paragraphs. Don't make people read a giant wall of text. Make sure to include any emails you got back from customer support that can give any context. Just make sure to erase out any names and stuff like that. So I guess this is why we went down the road. The servers are finally back up. Wait, were the servers down? I don't think so. No, I just literally got logged out from sitting there for 54 minutes without actually logging in. This is awkward. That was a very long discussion. But thank you guys so much for having it with me. Like I said, this is a guide I'm really excited to have out. Been vaguely in progress for over a year, and I'm super, super happy to have it out as a linkable, Googleable resource. Make sure you send your message in all caps. Hang on. No, wrong button. Hang on. Here we go. All right. Cast lock. Hello. My name is Swtorista. Unban my account. You chuba wanna wonky lura boo. Thank you. Send. Is that good? Is that how we do it? Rogue says, thank you for taking the time to put together these guides and continuing to provide such helpful info for all players. Yeah! 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 Make sure to swear every 3 words. Oh no, I don't want to add any money to my swear jar. If I say them on stream, I'll just say them in private only in my email to BioWare to unban me. Unban me, you mother Jawa! So what are we actually doing today in the actual video game, right? 1 hour later. I wanted to go play an Uprising, and then more importantly, I have a very small number of mounts that I wanted to go check out and get some videos of, because I'm getting very close to finishing the mounts project for SWTORista.com for House Zootini. Oh my god, is the hive mind talking again? Is the hive mind, you know what we can do for a moment or two? Okay, don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone, but I'm turning back on the voice commands. Hang on. I gotta remember how to do it. I haven't done it, turned it back on in so long. I'm gonna have to turn it off again when I go to record the, how do I do this? Here. I have to turn it off again when I go record the mounts, which is kind of hilarious. Here you go. Here you guys go. Here you go. Go nuts. Okay, I'm turning them all on right now. They are officially on. Let's test it.
A flesh ray.
Oh yeah, they're definitely on. Speaking of mouse, is there only one in the game?
The new emperor.
That will let you have your companion with you. Right now, yeah. Just one. You guys are so funny. It's like immediately, where's the channel point redeem? Lets me play the noises and the reptiles. Oh! This is how you contact This is how you contact support. You say, for House in Rokini. I think this is a surefire way to get your account unbanned. Oh, a Dashad hotline. Yeah, I don't know how to do that one. I'm sorry. I don't know the words. I haven't memorized them like I have apparently Hatties. All right, so this character is wanting to run an Uprising. So I've just queued up for story Uprisings. I'm level 49 on this character, so she's definitely moving along in the leveling process. So literally, if you weren't subscribed in that specific time, you have missed out on that 2-player mount. So I honestly thought they would release a lot more afterwards, but I think the problem is there was quite a few bugs related to that mount, that little beep beep Miram cicada. And I keep wanting to call it the cicada, but I'm pretty sure it's cicada because it's named after the bug that makes noise, right? There's no way to get one right now, and there was quite a few bugs related to that mount. Like sometimes your companion would auto die, not all the companions fit, stuff like that. So I'm wondering if they're trying to work out any kinks first, and then they want to offer it for sale or for other promotional. Ricotta cicada, yeah. So I'm wondering if they want to work that out before they introduce any more, because I assumed that the second they released it, I thought they would be like gunning, like absolutely gunning to release some more mounts that have companions. They have with the pets. They've already released a total of seven mounts that have pets, including some that just came out. One's a promotional one, and some are from rewards in game, which is super cool. I love that they come from a variety of sources already. But there's only one mount with a companion. That's it. That's all. We're done here. Go home. If you don't have it, get out of here. Hey, what does this say, by the way? What does this say? I need an Orabesh reader. Oh, I can't really see the letters very well, to be very honest. It's the one with 3 lines. Yeah. Whatever this is, one with 3 lines again. The one that's the 2 sideways ones. A T? No, it's not a T. Oh! Cicada. C. No, it's not cicada. No, it is. Yeah, C-I-C-A-D-A. Oh, you guys are so good at reading. I'm so proud of you. It says this is not a step. Oh, hey, did I get a pop? I should be paying attention. Oh, I'm in the queue. I'm good to go. I'm good to go. We're good to go. So I spent a bunch of time looking up what mounts might have flourishes or color changes. Oh, someone said something about that earlier. They said something about, since I was looking for mount-related stuff, mounts with color changing crystals that change with the color of your color crystal. We do have a more complete list now. I don't know if it's a fully complete list or not. I don't know if this is every single one of them, but we do have a whole bunch more now written down. And I also, when you click into them, they have a, I'm trying to keep an eye on my pop. Oh, what happened? Computer, you taking a little poop? What going on? What happened? What happened? I don't know. Hang on. I'm gonna close this. Something took a poo-poo somewhere. My computer suddenly like revved into overdrive mode. Anyways, carry on with my life. Oh yeah, so when you click into them, they'll have a video. The video should show the color change. And in addition, I wrote down a text description of each of the color changes. So this one is a very subtle effect. The ring lights in the back of the mount change color, so that even if you don't want to watch the video or you have a hard time, I'm not having a blonde moment. That's rude. First off, I'm not blonde. I'm having a Swtorista is stupid moment. Second, that's not nice. I used to make my sister cry. Let's see. Oh, hello there. Do you have a pet mount? You don't have a pet on there. Where's your pet? PEW PEW? Where's your pet? You need a sweet little baby on there. I'm gonna sit here and look until you put a sweet baby on this mount. Sweet, adorable little baby. Where baby? Put baby. I do like there's another player running around doing the actual questing here named Undercovers. Undercovers. What mount is that? This is the Storm 1, and it's actually a really cool mount. It is very, not rare, but uncommon because it is expensive in that it is the Storm 1 mount. It does change color with your color crystal, at least subtly. What did we write down? I think it causes you to shoot, which changes the color based on your color crystal, but I'm not sure if the rest of the colors, rest of the lights change color. I don't know if any of you guys have this one, but do you know, do any of the other lights on it change color with your color crystal? Oh, good, sweet baby. Oh, good job, PEW PEW. Look, this sweet, adorable baby right here. Good choice. So this is a pet mount. Yeah, so this is part of the promotion. On my website, it says it's retired, but that's a lie. I was just putting in the retired category because it was easier. You can see it on... Oh, wait, is it expired? Oh, I don't know. It might be. Hang on. It might be gone now. Oh, it's retired? Oh. It's now available until... June 17th. Oh, it's gone. You can't get it anymore. It's retired. This is the Storm 1 mount. Pretty cool. It has a couple different features. So one, it can, I think at least when you press Control Z, that changes color with your color crystal. 2, it can hold a pet. 3, it gives you a speed boost if you don't already have the speed boost unlocked via the legacy panel. And 4th, you can use it as early as level 1, which is probably why PEW PEW, who is level 7, is... I know that's one of you guys. I just don't know which one. And that's why PEW PEW probably decided to use it, because it's one of the few mounts you can use. It's so cute. Bye-bye. Farewell. It's one of the few mounts you can use at level 1. And I actually, because that's a newer feature, most mounts couldn't do that for a long time. Because that's a newer feature, I also track that. Mounts with level 1 mounting, these are currently the only ones. And all of them are retired promotions, except for the K Norco, which you can get as part of the SWTOR.com Master the Fight bundle, which, by the way, is a pretty decent bundle to buy. Pretty good value in my opinion. And the other one is that you can still get is the Vectron 240R Silverbolt. Interestingly, I don't think the Vectron Silverbolt is supposed to have that feature because it's just the Cartel Market mount. But I think what they did is they copy pasted a different promotional mount, and maybe it just came with it by accident. LOL. And so, oh, I'm still waiting for that pop. Oh, wow. I'm not getting lucky for uprisings. What is the uprising of the week? It's the landing party. I like that one. And so that's all the different types of different mounts I've been tracking, which has been pretty cool. I didn't even realize there was quite so much to track until I really started digging into it. So what do I have left on my list to take a look at? I've got a couple different I needed to check if they're color changey or not. I had a couple I wanted to, I know they have a mount flourish, but I forgot to record a video of it to show what that flourish looks like. And there's also just like a bunch of mounts that I wanted to record. I wanted to take a look at all the skiffs and all the walkers. All skiffs, all walkers, specifically ones I didn't have videos of already so that people can see. Most of the skiffs have a cute little animation of your character like eating grapes or something like that. And the walkers, I wanted to see if some of them had flourishes because there's a lot of older walkers, so most of them probably don't, but some of them probably go pew, 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 you know? Oh, okay, it's Rancor. Rancor says, I named my new character Pico Peco after a bird in Star Wars Galaxies. Oh, that's so cute! Pico Peco bird. Pico Peco. Hang on. Well, that's a lot of ads. Just a second. They're found on Naboo. Where do we see it? You see it apparently in the Phantom Menace, but it's like a painting. Isn't that so pretty? Gosh, I love that. That's why I gasped earlier. I've never seen this specific piece of artwork. What is this from? What is the source of this specific photo? Painting, Jubilation, Dress, Pico Peco, more info. Wow! A painting of Padme Amidala with a Pico Peco, and it's from Star Wars Battlefront. Oh, we can maybe see the actual source. Hang on, this might be super cool. Just a second. This is the actual artist who made it. Amidala and her favorite pet, question mark? Battlefront 2, painting texture in the Naboo Palace. Here's some painting textures I did for the walls in the Palace of Theed on Naboo. That's so cool. This is beautiful. Wow, I've never seen this specific artwork. Hey, hang on. Battlefront 2 Naboo Theed? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. Here's like the old-fashioned one. Nice. I don't know if I'm gonna find any inside. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find something that isn't like an outside cutscene. That is so cool. I've never played Battlefront 2 mainly because it's not like my type of game. I would maybe play it with cheat codes on. That's about it though. Oh my gosh, Theed Palace? I'm trying to find what it might even look like at all. Period. It may even like just only show up in a cutscene or something like that. I don't actually know. Oh, now I want to play Battlefront 2 just so I can go to Naboo. I love Naboo. I love the atmospheres of SWTOR. They're my favorite thing. I have all the skiffs and walkers if you need any info. Oh, thank you, Rogace. Let's take a look. I'm not getting lucky with this pop, am I? I'm gonna mute the music but keep the sound on. Here we go. Walker. Let's take a look. Oh, the ones I don't have are probably ones you don't have either, if that makes sense. So the ones I don't have are the two rare ones. The rare one from the slot machine. The two rare ones from the slot machines. That's this one and... How are these sorted? Alphabetically? And this one. But you probably don't have those either, right? I don't have this ST7 command walker, but like literally nobody has it that I can tell. And that's about it, I think. It looks like I do need to take a whole bunch more videos. And I'm missing... Oh, do you happen to have this one? I don't have a video of this guy. I'd love a video. There's one thing I would like to get some videos of that I don't already have is... these guys. There's a couple of the PvP vendor mounts that I don't have videos of. I would have preferred to take those videos on my account because I know exactly what I want to show and test, but unfortunately it's like, like, I don't even know how many PvP tokens I have right now, but I'm always wanting to spend them on something or other, and I can't, like, afford to spend them on the website yet. Okay, let's see. PvP tokens. I have 1. Hey there, Yoshi. Yoshi IXV. XV. So XV would be 15. Yoshi 15! Is there a way to change your name after you create a character? Great question. Yes. However, it does cost money, or cost cartel coins rather. In the cartel market, there is an item called rename, character rename. Unfortunately, it does cost 1,000 cartel coins, or you can sometimes find it on the GTN. In general, people recommend, if this is like a brand new baby character, like they're like level 10 or less. Hang on, I'll show you something when I load in. If this is a level 1 character or less, go into your inventory, preview a piece of armor, click the icon to open the character customization, write these down or take a screenshot, and just delete and remake the character. Yoshi P in the chat! That's right. That's right. That's honestly the cheapest way to rename a character. Now, if it's a higher level character or one you just really don't want to delete, that character rename. Oh, I just got a pop. Ooh. Cool. Oh, Intizar! Intizar, my buddy! I didn't realize you were playing right now. A character rename token is 139 million, so it's a little expensive if you're a new player. Intizar, you got in my group! That's so cool. Hi. 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 I'm excited. I'm sorry. It's nice to have you. I don't think I recognize the other names. Hi. Oh, Pico, I'm so sorry. I didn't see your message in chat when you're telling me who you were.
Made up of former Zakul military personnel. They're led by Battalion Commander Tazar. Tazar was instrumental in the original Star Fortress program. When it fell apart, so did her career. Eventually, she disappeared. Now she's resurfaced.
Ooh, at what level do I get my smuggler leap? Because that's the one. That's the one I really miss having now that I'm starting to get enough abilities to have somewhat of potentially a rotation kicking around here. I do really like, I know I was talking over it, but there's a discussion going on in the back scene of this uprising. So this is Landing Party. I'm running it because it's currently an objective for Galactic Seasons, and it's fun also. That's a good reason. There's Lana Benico is talking about what's going on in this uprising. Rather than there being a cutscene, there's kind of a vocal storyline going on in the background, and you discover the rest of the storyline by fighting the bosses. But what was really cool when I was working on the guides for these, there wasn't any cutscenes. There wasn't really a lot of information about why you're here, especially if you're not familiar with what's going on in the story at the time of this coming out. Oh, did we start? Sort of, not quite, got it. So I actually wrote down the entire vocal cutscene, the vocal presentation of the story on the guides for these if you ever wanted to look into more of this. And I really like this one. This one's really neat. It's about one of the Zakul fighter ladies. I'm sorry. Like, it's so cool. I can't remember anything about it. I just remember really enjoying it and really enjoying writing it down. I guess I just like Zakul culture and lore in general. There was going to be a Hoth and Zakul stronghold, but those never made it into SWTOR. I think they were just testing out the concept. I think the Hoth one, I have a feeling that'll never actually happen. They hit a lot of the same notes with Alderaan, which I think was a good idea. It probably sold better anyway, or was more well received rather. Zakul would have been interesting, but its time has passed. Zakul is done. We are done with Zakul here. I don't think we're ever going back to Zakul, period. I still love the idea of a Oricon one, though. I think that one would still be very well received. As an evil Mustafar-like palace. My dream stronghold, now that we're talking about it, is just add Naboo to the game, period. Whole huge Naboo area. And that's where you can have your companion romance expansion, right? Companion marriage on Naboo. Have a good one. Have a good one, Kitty Lasers. And hey there, Jason Katarn. Caval over on YouTube says, I remember playing this game. I remember originally got it because I wanted to play that DLC with Darth Revan. Yeah, the Shadow of Revan expansion. Yeah, it's the second expansion in the game. What's pretty cool is, I don't know if you know this, but since the game came out and since that came out, players can actually play that one for free now. It's considered a free... Oh, you switched over. Hi, Jason Katarn, now on Twitch. Hi. I'm curious about your name. So I smell a Kyle Katarn fan. I smell a Dark Forces fan. I smell it in the air. But what's the Jason? Is that like a reference to other Star Wars stuff? Or is this like a headcanon character? Or is this just two names that you like? I don't know. I just throw grenades. This is all I do here. Naboo is a planet I would love for them to add. Wouldn't it be pretty? But yeah, Cavaler with the exclamation point at the end, question mark? It's one of the 2 free expansions now, which is pretty cool. Ooh, dismantle the opposition. Defeat 1,000 non-player opponents during landing party. Oh, cool. That 100%'s landing party for me. Neato. Still getting achievements after all these years. Still haven't done everything. I have an echo. If I have an echo, there's a good chance you have the website open and I'm playing twice. Sorry. Naboo is only acceptable if it has sand dialogue options, says Anya. Absolutely. Sand, it's coarse and rough, it gets in everything. Not like Naboo, it gets in nothing. Naboo is just grass, it gets in my allergies. Jason is my name, and Katarn because of Kyle Katarn. Got it! Awesome! Good choice of a nickname. Like it. Like it. I was thinking a lot about Kyle Katarn and the Dark Forces series recently because I volunteer sometimes for a expanded universe related thing, and I was thinking about how I have such fond... Oh, I should go in the hole. Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna die. If I died, it would have been 100% my fault, too. Here, let's help heal this person, too. Oh, I can just go get also a mid-pack. I'm a healer! Who was that? Oh, that was you! Thank you so much, Jason Katarn. Thanks for using your Amazon Prime. Appreciate it. Someone Reddit posted today about having 100% achievements made my head spin. Oh my god, I can't imagine having 100% achievements. That is really a lot. Seriously, it's really a lot. Oof. Lot. I have no goal of doing 100% achievements in this game. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Is the boss almost dead? I should probably pick this up. Here we go. Hey, Swtorista says, G Guy of G Studios. What a name. Hi, Risa. What you doing? I'm currently playing an Uprising, so kind of like a Flashpoint. And oh no, we go. Tasty healing. Oh, it's dead. We did it. Hooray. An Uprising called Landing Party. I'm doing it on my level 50 character, so she's still a bit little. Why is this door not open? Oh, because we didn't press the button yet. That would be a valid reason. We're almost done though, gosh. So quick. Pew, 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 pew. I would like some grenade. Oh, can't do that while fighting. Whoops. Yeah. Missiles. If I remember right, I think I might have to put them down before the fight starts, but I always forget. Did you find the hidden spy for the achievement? Yeah! Oh, not in this run. Not in this run. and I don't even remember exactly where it is, but I had a lot of fun looking for them when I was writing those guides. I just grabbed some friends and went looking. Rogue says, I'm at like 76, 77. Oh, you guys gotta come over here. Come here, come here. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna put my little missiles down here.
I know you, Outlander. I wonder if the legends are true. Can you survive
Push what?
against an entire Zakulan battalion?
Can we survive? No. Can we thrive? Yes. I'm gonna die so fast.
Reinforcements! Destroy the enemies of the Eternal Empire!
Completely forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, Rogue, you're at a very high percentage. You're at 76 to 77%. What am I at without having specifically tried? Just from playing for the main part. I am at... Oh, it doesn't give a percentage, I see. I'm only a little over 50%. So 76 to 77% is crazy. That's so high. Having all your factions maxed out is a rare one too. Oh, that one I do have. That one I do have, because honestly, I think that's a really fun goal if you're a longtime player, is to max out all your factions that you have available, because it's a very concrete goal. A lot of the achievements require at least some form of RNG, and all of the achievements, there's definitely some that are extremely difficult to do, like the master mode achievements and stuff like that for raiding. But the reputation ones, you can do those alone. You can do them at your own pace, but they're guaranteed if you do them over time. And I had a lot of fun playing the different reputation tracks, especially when Conquest was something I focused on more before we had Galactic Seasons. I would do a little bit of reputation each week for the special reputation task. I was wondering, it says Wild, what is the history behind the video you play in the waiting stream? Oh, the red one with all the people with all the lightsabers? Yeah. So every time I'm celebrating, usually on my birthday each year, I try and do a big group activity event. This year we did one where we all picked up a special explodable item from Ord Mantell, and I made everyone go to the fleet and explode themselves. In the past, we've also done a giant bantha ride out in the Tatooine desert. That was really cool as well. This one specifically was another birthday event, and I wanted to have a glow party, basically a glowy party. I said you had to bring a weapon. It could be a lightsaber or another glowing weapon, and it had to be colorful. Show up on the fleet. And then while we were doing that, I asked everyone, kind of on a whim, can you guys sort yourself by color without any direction? Like, do you guys think you can figure out how to do it on your own? And there's like, I don't know, like 100 people. Yay! Thank you.
Commander, I remember Tazar from my Zakulan rebel days.
Fun.
Savage and cruel. It wasn't safe
Exit area. Nice. Easy peasy. And so I asked, can you guys sort yourselves by color? And for the most part, they did. It was pretty cool. Everyone just did a big ring and kind of figured out where they sat in the color spectrum there. And then I went around and filmed it because it was so darn cool. Yeah, that's the whole story behind that. Needed something on the waiting screen, and I love that. Thanks, Synth. That was such a smooth run. It's so weird how much they can vary depending on who's in your group, like especially if you have a level 80 or not. We had we had 3 level 80s. 3 level 80s. And some of the uprisings are harder than others in addition. That one was just smooth sailing, like literally no problems. I never even died, even though I was not paying good attention. So what else? Let me take a look at my achievements, what I have left. I have 97 out of 100 completed weekly seasons objectives. I am a ding dong, and I forgot to activate my experimental features ones. Look at this character's name. Their name is Dirty Bones. Dirty Bones. I love it. Dirty Bones Jones. Such a good name. And I need to kill about 100 more uprising enemies, so I just need to make sure to do that before the season ends. But yeah, I'm almost done my 100 weekly seasons objectives. That means for the rest of the season, I can treat these very gently. I only need to do 3 more total before like August 11th or something. So if there's not a specific objective that I want to do, I don't need to do it. I really don't. I didn't even technically need to do that uprising, but to be honest, I like them. So my goal is to do the meta achievement for the season. And you get a special hair. I can't preview it, which is funny. It's considered the Mon Mothma hair, and the way you get it is by doing 100 seasons objectives, each of the Dark versus Light enemies once, and 250 enhanced enemies in uprising. So do a little bit of everything over a long period of time. So it's not meant for the average player. It's for the player that likes to play kind of everyday kind of thing. Very much not necessary. Oh, nice. So a bunch of you are getting close. Slasher, you're pretty much exactly the same point as I'm at. I'd almost done the actual objectives and need to do a bunch of uprising enemies. Landing party is a good one for that achievement. If everyone uses their candy bar, their drugs. Enemies are constantly turning red. Nice. I think I'll like just do a big run of it. TARDIS says happy belated birthday. Thank you. That specific birthday was like, I don't even know what month we are. We're June? I don't know. It was earlier in the month. We're far away now. Bear says, oops, I forgot about this season. I left off at level 38. Yeah, so like, you're the kind of person who really doesn't have to worry about the, oh, hi, how'd you find me up here? You've got a really cool looking character there. You've got a lot going on. Can I take a picture? I'm going to, whether you want me to or not. You've got, the mini skirt belt. You've got this one of the few hoods that allow hair under it. That hood also has the face mask on it, which is super cool. You've also got cybernetics, white eyes, and white hair tresses, and a glowy armor set from Dark versus Light, I think is where you get it now. You got a lot of cool stuff going. And you got cyborg little cloven feet. You are the devil. I knew it. That's a really cool looking outfit there. Very, very neat combination of a bunch of different things here. Really like it. Very cool. I'd say thanks for sharing, but I think you just came to say hi. Oh, Chaos, that's you. Yeah, very, very cool outfit. I steal it. I'm gonna steal it. I've had this idea that I've been playing with. I'm trying to decide if it's an appropriate idea or not. Maybe you guys can give some feedback, especially Chaos here. So I had this idea. So I often see cool stuff like this, or people will send me a cool screenshot, but they'll send me like a screenshot like this, or they'll send me a screenshot or like this of their character, or like they'll send me a screenshot and they're playing on 780p on a CRT monitor in their basement upside down, or they take a picture with their phone, and I'm like, okay, this is a really cool outfit, but this screenshot sucks so bad, and you all need to go back to screenshot school. But the idea was that if someone had a really cool outfit, I have so many resources at this point, could I recreate that outfit, take a screenshot, and then share it more properly? Like, what is this outfit? Who made it? Or who designed it, rather? What's the pulsing blue chest piece? Yeah. Exactly. So and I have these databases that have the information I can attach to it and show it off as like interest articles. I don't know what would be the correct word for it, but articles that are for fun rather than for knowledge. And I've started something like that called the fashion part of the website. I've taken a break on working on it because I wanted to work on the databases more so you could more properly attach your outfit pieces to the outfits. But like, for example, let's find a really good one. Really good example. Okay, so here's a pretty good one. Nope, that's not a good one. Some of the older ones are good ones. Let's find an example of someone's absolute garbage screenshot that's a really cool outfit. I don't actually, how do I browse all outfits? Okay, here we go, browse all outfits. That should do the trick. Let's go oldest to newest. This site clearly needs some work. No, this is pretty good screenshots. These are some great screenshots. The Faceless Inquisitor, well done. I think I had like a bunch of minimum requirements for submitting to the website, so that's probably part of why they suck a little less. Ah! Oh man, I can't find a good example of you guys being terrible. Anyways, I see it all the time. Awesome outfit, crap garbage, poo-poo submission. For a screenshot, and I kind of want to figure out, is it like appropriate to steal someone's outfit, put it on your own character and then showcase it that way rather than a screenshot of their actual character, because there's so many cool outfits. Chaos says, I mean, my computer is pretty much a brick, but it does the job. Crappo poopo computer. I'm trying to figure out like if that's like, what if I see just like a random outfit on the fleet, like it's not even been submitted. I just saw some random player. I've never met them before. It was just a super cool outfit. It was in a public area. It wasn't like in a private Discord chat or something, and they shared this cool outfit. Can I recreate it and show it off? Like, is that morally cool? I think it actually is, now that I'm saying it out loud. Like, if I just walk around, I'm sure I'm gonna find somebody whose outfit I think is pretty cool. This is pretty neat. But like, this is such a bad screenshot. And I don't even know this player. They might log off immediately afterwards, you know? Like, this is a kind of neat one. See if I can find one that I like super love. This one, I don't know what's going on here. They got a hat, certainly. This one's Havoc Squad with a die. This one's pretty nice. I mean, this is a full set that you can get already, but it looks really cool on this character because she also is a Zabrak and has like, oh gosh, I didn't mean to see the inside of her teeth. Beautiful, amazing. The lines and stuff like that, and I think it goes really well together. Like, let's see. Look at this guy! Yeah, here we go. Here's a really good example. Like, this is the best screenshot I'm gonna get of this poor guy who's scratched his butt. As I'm taking a screenshot, his character like literally scratched his butt. Like, that is so cool. Like, I can figure out what those pieces are, but this is like a garbage screenshot. I know this outfit is super cool because I can see all the pieces. I love the way his character's set up and stuff like that. I could recreate that character. Chaos says you can steal my outfit. Thanks for the permission. I guess I'm trying to kind of figure out what... Okay, oh sorry, I was supposed to go find that outfit, but I forgot. Glowy. Light versus dark is what we're looking for here. Dark versus light guide. Oh no, that's not it. Token rewards guide. So here's the glowy blue armor stuff we were talking about earlier. And it's getting close to the end of being able to earn those. These are the Dread Mystic and Dread, Righteous and Dread armor sets, and I'm going to show you those. Hang on, not these ones. Here we go. These are very bad screenshots of them because it's an old guide. But there is a versions with purple glowy for the dark side and versions with blue glowy for the light side. And I've linked you that guide if you want to learn more about how to earn those tokens. But they can be expensive to buy if you don't already have them. But yeah, a lot of that kind of stuff I just have saved up in my legacy bait. Like, here's another cool one. Who's that? Look at this lady. Look at this. Like, isn't this awesome? Such a bad screenshot. Such a cool outfit. Look at that. Luma, you look absolutely fabulous. I love that you took a Jedi Knight chess piece and we're like, nope, this is Havoc Squad now, baby. This is mine now. And there was another question someone had about a color crystal. I'm trying to catch up and see it. So that was the answer about what was the blue lines outfit. If you saw someone in the real world and liked their outfit, it would be fine to recreate it yourself. But yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, that's also true. But I think the hard part is maybe make sure not to claim that you thought of it yourself, that you made it up yourself if you saw it from somebody else. Because I feel like even though an outfit is not like, it's not like a painting. The person didn't make the individual pieces. They did do the creative work and thought of putting it together for themselves. I see someone asking about a blue color crystal, but I can't find the original question. Raptorium says it was with the light blue lightsabers, which apparently don't exist anymore. Light blue lightsabers. So these dark versus light token armors, if that's what you're talking about, there is some weapons that maybe that's what you're talking about. Hang on, are you talking about these light blue things? If so, these are also still available temporarily. They may be gone soon, but yeah, those will be the same info. Dark versus light token guide. I'll put that in chat for you again, just in case you missed the original one. No, light blue lightsaber crystals. Okay, like an actual crystal? Blue. Is there one called? There's a lot of different blue ones. Whoop. The one that I think of when I think of light blue is always the silver blue. I really like that one. I use that one a lot. That one's totally still available. Hey, Winter! Oh my god! Winter, we're literally talking about fashion right now. Did you just come to show me another one of your outfits? Hello, I see you looking at me. I took a screenshot. I'm gonna steal your outfit. There's nothing you can do about it. Ha 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 ha. Cyan, you can find those on the GTN or the Eternal Outfit Vendor. Yeah, so I've just linked this. There's gonna be a few. Hang on, let me double check it. Did I ever update this yet? I think it's on the list to update. Hasn't gotten there yet. The only ones that I have marked incorrectly on here that are the ranked PvP ones. Those are now also available other ways, some of them. Fashion is my passion! It is not my passion, but I definitely like it. Hey there, Pandorica, and everybody coming on from Winter. So Winter and maybe Winter's crew can also help answer this important question. So my question was, and we've already been talking about this a bit, my question was, if I see someone's outfit on the fleet, and I'm like, hot damn, oh, this is another really good example. I love this outfit. This is not my character. I love this outfit. This screenshot is terrible. I can't post it anywhere. It's such a garbage screenshot. The lighting's all wrong. We're facing the wrong way. I can barely see his poor character, and his poor character's got one of the cool new hairs on too, and it's such a nice jacket. How could I steal this outfit and character look and everything and showcase it? Or is that stealing? And I think the answer is no. But I think the nice thing to do would not to claim that I made it myself, you know? Oh, Luma is your character, Yobin. Good job. Good job. You don't need to send me a screenshot. It's okay. It's okay. Well, what I'd love for you to do, actually, for any of you who do have some really cool outfits, I haven't tested it recently, but I haven't had reports of it not working. I have this fashion website that I have created. I would love if you logged in with Discord and posted the outfit here. That would be so awesome. That would be the best way to share it. So this project for me working on it is on break, but basically I'm going through all the databases. I just finished the armor one. I just finished the weapons one. I'm almost finished the mounts. I'm getting close to finishing the pets. I need to go back and do the crystals and the dyes and the flares and the tunings and stuff. And then I'm gonna loop back around to the fashion website again. And the more posts that are already on it, the better. If you run into any issues, if you could definitely post those issues in the Discord. Does it tell you how to report any errors? LMAO, no, it does not. Just contact me on Discord. My name's Swtorista. Winter says, taking inspiration from others is good, but copying a whole look should be definitely credited at least. Yeah, I'm totally good. Happy to credit. I'd love to say so-and-so made this. Maybe I could include the garbage picture of it too. Oh, is this another version of that outfit? Yeah, it is. Rancor, this is another, a different dyed version of your original outfit. Honestly, I really like the other one a lot better. But this one's really cool too. I like the contrast of the other one. But this one has a lot of the same features. Oh, you used a different chest piece. I see you used Zosin wraps for this one. Got it. So it's quite a variation. Quite a variation. But yeah, if you guys have your own outfits to post, absolutely put them there, because then at least when I'm ready to start renewing this, like, this is so cool. Like, look at this outfit. I've never even seen this outfit because I haven't looked at this part of the website for a while. But here's an example of an absolute garbage screenshot for such a cool outfit. This one's pretty good, but look how he cropped it. He or she cropped it real funky. This is pretty good. This is a good screenshot right here. That's a pretty good one. Oh, look at that one. That's a good. This is such a neat outfit. I love that they combined a PvP bad screenshot. You're in the darkness. Are there any newer returning mounts? Hey there, Dragon Cat Crazy. I just joined. Are there any newer returning mounts? Oh yeah. I completely forgot that I was even looking at mounts today. I got so distracted by other stuff. So yeah, I think that answers my question about whether it's okay to steal outfits. Would be very nice to credit, in which I'd love to do that. No need to claim it as my own. I just want to share it in a way that's more useful than garbage screenshots. Winter, what today is? Happy World Stay Out of the Sun Day. What? And happy International Eat Beans Day. What? Are those two ones you're supposed to combine? Light blue. Raptorium says, no, not the cyan crystal. I literally mean light blue. I keep saying it. They're gone. My main sentinel has them. Interesting. I don't know of any light blue color crystals. The only blue color crystals I know of are the ones that are gonna be on this page here. Maybe you can, maybe it has like a slightly different name when you roll over it, and that's where it's getting interesting. The only other thing I can think of is sometimes when you play on different graphical settings, they can appear different. But if it's literally called light blue, like the name is light blue, then I don't know. Big mystery, right? So mounts. What I've been working on, Dragon Cat Crazy, is this mounts database, and I've been looking at all of the mounts in the game, not any specifically, just all of them. I actually there has been a few new mounts recently. I don't know if you've been away or if you're just kind of asking in general. One of the newest ones is actually the Praxton Sidewinder, and this is from the Voss vendor, and they just randomly added it. The update before last randomly added it to a years, maybe decades even old reputation vendor. Very strange and interesting. The second newest mount is probably the Manon mini sub, which we were able to test out the other day. It's light blue. I got them at the beginning of the game. Wow, very interesting then, Raptorium. To show my light blue sabers, I need to plug in my PC, which is in a box. Right, Hey, if you ever, even if it's a year from now, Raptorium, if you ever jump back in the game and want to show me that, I'd love to see it. Very curious. Maybe I can do a quick Google. SWTOR, light blue, color crystal. I don't know if this will be a useful search, though. I don't think so. Oh, is there like... I'm seeing other people kind of mention the word light blue, but I don't know if they're referring... Oh! Whoa. Interesting. So cyan is sometimes literally called light blue, especially near the launch of the game. And magenta was actually, may have been known as light red. Interesting. I wonder if that could be it. Because cyan was one of the few crystals around during the beginning of the game. One more thing I'm going to check. SWTOR.jedipedia. Because now I'm just curious. I'm like, where's the rabbit hole? Light blue? There's not one called light blue. Is there one called light blue with a space? I see some dyes. There's a weird old item called blue lightsaber crystal. Why did I put that in my mouth? I'm sorry. I don't need to do that. Okay, I don't see anything offhand. It's not the same color though, looks wise. Cool. High curiosity levels here. But no information because can't get on computer. Oh, so sad. So speaking about those mounts, here's the other newest mount in the game. We got a video up about it. But what I wanted to do today was I'm gonna mute this. You guys, hurry up and get your sound bites in because I gotta mute them again. I got to. I'm sorry.
A Flesh Raider baby.
Flesh Raider baby, gotta go. Get them in now. I've got a couple different mounts that I wanted to check out that I thought might have some interesting animations or might have color change stuff, and I need to go test it out. Did you just come show me another outfit? I don't like this one. Banned. No, just joking. Did you just invite me to join a guild? No. That was some other person. Leave me alone. I'm leaving this planet. Roger. Oh, thank you, Winter. I need to add that one. I really do. That's a fun one. Roger. Especially because you've sent me the sound clip, I think. I didn't listen to the recent one you sent me yet. That one's on my to read list. To listen list? Question mark. So I'm gonna hop on my main character. We're gonna turn up a lot of the sound volumes so that we can hear the mounts as much as possible. And we're gonna check out some of those mounts. I'm gonna head to my Naboo stronghold, you guys. My Naboo stronghold. Sending sound clips, says Winter. Certainly I've never sent those to anyone. Ever. Says Winter. That wasn't me! Please don't ban me! No, you're banned for having an outfit I don't like, not for sending me a guild invite. They're two different things.
A Flesh Raider baby.
No, you're not banned. Let's see. I need to... Oh, I have the wrong window open. Hang on. Got everything wrong. Everything wrong. I need to take my character. I need to go to the taxi. I need to go to my stream manager. I need to go to my view rewards. I need to go to channel points. I need to turn off the channel points so you guys aren't like for House in Rikini while I am trying to run into a wall. Yeah, you got that in so fast. I literally turned it off like half a second after you got it in here. So there's no returning promotional amounts right now. You actually, unfortunately, just missed this one. You just missed this one. This was a Twitch Drops reward, and you just missed a couple different free promotional items with purchase and stuff like that. There's none running right now. Keep your eyes open, though. Next Twitch Drop mount should be when update 7.7 launches. So that will be a while, but we're going to learn the date for that soon, because soon they will do a developer live stream saying what's coming up and potentially a date. So just keep your eyes open. La, 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 la. But yeah, it's, in terms of returning promotional amounts, I've been tracking them. I have been tracking them. So here's all the retired promotional ones that are, there's no way to get them now. There's no way to get them anymore. And any of the ones that are returned, they would have mostly been returned through Galactic Seasons vendor. And I've got a good list of those now. A good solid list of those. All right, let's go take a look. Light blue. Sign in light blue, says Fowls. Is I can craft those crystals. I confirm that the magenta crystal shows up as light red when your tooltips pop up and when you mouse over the color crystals in the item modification window. Right, so my theory, which cannot be confirmed or denied for Razor, is that my theory is that the tooltip calls it light blue. The color is actually cyan, but because colors can look different depending on your computer settings and your graphical settings, and the game may have even changed its own graphical settings since then, it appears a different color. Because I don't know if those images still exist anymore. SWTOR, crystal, bloom versus no bloom. I remember looking at the Dolphy guides about this called bloom on and off comparison, and I don't know if that really matters anymore. Oh, here's a kind of good example. I don't think I have the before and after photos anymore because they used to be from the Dolphy website. But the Dolphy website is down and I didn't specifically save those. And see, so you take a look at these crystals. These are, she would mark down blue with bloom. Oh, without bloom. Cyan without bloom. Black blue without bloom. And it would actually actively quite a bit of a difference change the color of the color crystal with and without bloom. So I'm kind of wondering if it's also that. Cyan and magenta are the crafted names or what shows up on the GTM, but the tooltip says light blue, light red, respectively. Oh, that's so cool. That is such a fun little tidbit. Intezar has some mount lore for us. The Praxon Sidewinder is kind of new. The original Voss Reputation mount had an orange cyan paint job, but at the start of this expansion, they changed it to red-white. Rather than change the mount back, they added a new mount with the first color scheme. Yes! And that was so confusing when I was trying to figure that one out. Because I had all of the old data, and I had old screenshots of the old mount, and I was like, what? What happened? Something went wrong somewhere, and I guess they tried to fix it that way. Very confusing. I'm super curious about what the hell happened, but it was nice of them to add the other one back. Oh, hey there, 24 fan. Hey, nice to see you again. While I take a small break from SWTOR, I've been playing so much Dune Awakening, and I love that game. Oh, I'm glad you're having fun in Dune Awakening. I love the Dune universe. I realized that game probably wasn't a game that I would enjoy just because of the genre of the game. But I have been having so much fun hearing about you guys playing Dune. So, for example, our friend Cat's Tales has been like sharing her love of the game as well. If you're ever looking for a Dune person to watch, she's also been obsessing about it. LOL. Yobin says, I think I found an item I haven't found while browsing your outfits called Alar Adorned Support Helmet. Oh, yes. So the companion outfits, that's kind of on a to-do list. But unfortunately, it's not high on the to-do list is to track the companion outfits. They're very difficult for me to track, unfortunately, compared to other stuff which I can acquire myself. So I've been very behind on those. Criffy's also been playing Dune Awakening. Nice. 24 fan says, once I start playing Dune, I can't stop. And then it's 5 a.m. Oh, addicted to Dune. It's not a companion outfit, but more like a random mission reward. Exactly. And that's why they're hard for me to get a hold of and track. It's because they're weird companion related stuff. I did my best to track the weapons in that category, that weird category of companion related. I don't have the armor ones done right now. I do have it on the wish list of things that I'd like to cover. Okay, so I have my character, I have my sound turned all the way up, I have the music turned off, I gonna have the mounts window open. I can close this. I don't need to, oh no, I should put my big interface. Way too big. Way too big. Nice. I followed your guide. Hey there, Jaxa. Level 80 gearing, and I can craft the 340 gear. High five! Congratulations on unlocking your hide and seek, Jaxa. That's awesome. Jaxa says it was very helpful, by the way, so I appreciate it. No, good job. You did a lot of work to unlock that. It is not easy to get all the way to your 340 hide and seek. Well done. And your question is, do I just run flashpoints to get my earpiece, relics, and implants to 340 now? That's kind of a good question. Okay, so you've got two different questions. Your implants are separate from your relics and earpiece. That's very important. Legendary, Swtorista, implants. I feel so weird about the music. There we go. Here's the information about legendary implants, and the reason they're different is because you need specifically tech fragments to upgrade your legendary implants. You don't want to use the purple implants, you want to use the gold ones. Otherwise, you're wasting a lot of time and frustration. You're going to want to get your legendary implants and upgrade them with tech fragments. There's a lot of different ways to get tech fragments. There's not necessarily one specific way. Probably one of the most efficient ways to get tech fragments is, and more of that is on that page as well that I just linked for you. The most easiest way is Conquest. Each week you do Conquest, you get like 500 tech fragments per character. And you get it like 1,000 if you're doing it with a guild as well. Like crazy, adds up real fast, real easy. So that would be for tech fragments. There's also the ability to exchange other currencies for tech fragments. And it's kind of up to you which ones you want to work on first. Because a lot of the currencies that you can exchange for tech fragments are also the ones you would use for your earpiece, relics, and implants, you know? And as for your earpiece, oh my god. I use my mouse sometimes to talk in English. Swtorista gear, level 80. Level 80 gearing guide, and I'm looking for the solo gearing guide. Solo gearing guide. And this is, I think, something you've already seen. I think this may have been the guide that you were following. If so, awesome. Next up, we talk about get relics and earpiece. So getting your earpiece and relics as a solo player is a bit funky. If you want, you can shoot for blue Supreme Decurion pieces, exactly like you were getting the other ones before. So you're very well aware of how to run flashpoints now. But the cost for getting a purple one is roughly the same, so you might as well purchase and upgrade a purple one instead. And what's cool is you can actually exchange those different currencies up for the purple currencies and get the best ones in the game. And it's kind of, you might as well. It's a strong case of you might as well. Super, super cool. And if you're sick of gearing up, you can just go grab some green 340 relics and stuff, you know? Call it a day. And upgrade to 340 super short. You may even get lucky and get those purple relics from the flashpoints and stuff too. It's all about the RNG if you decide to do it that way. But yeah, that's the best next course of action if you're gearing up. To be honest, after that, I would recommend stopping. I see, so it's just grind like crazy like I did for the earpiece with the replacement earpiece and relics. Yes, but things should be easier once you have 340 pieces in your other sets, because the gear that does drop for you is going to be better in general. and it's going to be worth more currencies when you break it down and and stuff like that. The fastest way to get those tech fragments is run story mode operations. That's right. If you happen to run story mode operations, you're going to get tech frags out the booty. Just so much tech frags. I only play operations like once or twice a week. Max, usually only once, and I'm always full up on my tech fragments. Like, I can't get rid of them fast enough. Do you think there will be another DLC or expansion? Hey there, Jason Katarn. Yeah, great question. Why do I have this so loud? Oh, because I was gonna record the mounts, LMAO. Yes, but I don't know when. I think they have full intentions of eventually doing a new expansion, but things got really complicated with the fact that they... Quar, what do you want? You are now acknowledged. Stop it. Okay. There was multiple complications. So first off, the last expansion they put out, 7.0, was a mess. It was really a mess. It had multiple factors that made it a mess. It was not very well received because there were so many bugs and issues and delays and delayed content and canceled content and so they want to make sure not to repeat that again, which is good. Good policy, you know. Second, there was a voice actor strike starting last year in June that was ongoing for almost a year. It only recently ended. I think it ended like less than a month ago. And the voice actor strike would have prevented any audio recordings from being done, and they didn't have a good timeline on when that would end, you know? So how the heck would they plan an expansion until that's over? So it just ended, and they've actually have 2 updates worth of story that they need to record the audio for, and they've got it already partially finished, which is really, you know, really funny. Ooh, this one's so loud. I wanted to check if this one changed color with your color crystal. I see they're blue in the back here, the little rings. If I mount and unmount, what's this one called? Naboo? Naboo! Naboo! Equip a pink one. Does it change the color crystal? No, it does not change color with my color crystal, very specifically. Oh wait, hang on here. Before I say that, see these little dots right here, hang on. No, okay, definitely does not. Is this color changed? No. What about the G-type one, the one you actively pay for? I'll equip my blue gun. And then third, they changed studios, which you may be familiar with that concept. They changed studios, and I'm sure that threw a wrench into whatever plans they could have possibly had as a studio. Does this one change color? No, it does not change color, but it has such a fun animation. Okay, so that's no. Double check if flourish or not. So let's see, Soro sub. Soro sub. ST13. I think I already tested this one, but I wanted to make sure I had it right. And then we'll look into some fun ones after I do my verification here. So yeah, I think they're gonna do one. I don't have any guess on a timeline anymore because there's so many of those things. And the voice actor strike just ended. They need to figure out where they are in a timeline there first. No mount flourish. No. No. Cool. Now we can plus get pick. I'll get a picture, it says. Yeah, so that's my theory. So yeah, Jax, this is right. I forgot about the legendary implants. Yes, that is the guide I was following. Awesome, yeah, have fun. And it's totally up to you whether you want to bother grinding things out beyond the point that you already have. With that 340 hide and seek gear, you're already like hecka geared. You're more well geared than most players in the entire game. Well done. There was some more questions I just wanted to grab first. When do you think they'll add a playable Jawa race? Never mind, there was no more real questions. If you happen to ask a question earlier and I missed it along the way, feel free to re-ask. I can only really see so many messages at once, and I definitely missed some along the way. So let's take a look at some of these other mounts here. So I'm going to take a look first at the Obsidian Squad Recon Walker, because this apparently has a Obsidian A mount flourish.
You stuck up half Twitted,
Scruffy looking nerf herder. Big Panda. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Big Panda says, go for lucky 77 speeder mount. Yeah, isn't that a fun one? Let's look at that one really fast. I love that one. Look at this. Look at this silly mount. First off, it makes a little sparkly sound. Second off, that sounds like a Lucky Charm. Second off, hang on. There's a. I forgot about this one. I need to add info about it. When you mount up, it has a small chance of triggering an effect of a bunch of coins flopping everywhere. I can't get it to go. That's so sad. It also has such a fun animation on the wings as well. I'm getting off. We gotta go see Obsidian Squad Recon Walker. Okay, so here we go. I am recording. Ooh, it's noisy. Is this the one that's broken? Like it's missing a piece or something? Okay, Control Z. Pew, pew. What is it supposed to look like? Obsidian Squad Recon Walker. No, it's got all of its pieces. It's just not very visible in the darkness. Oh, here we go. It's just not very bright, but it's got these cool little hollow things. Pew pew! I feel like a little droid. Pew pew! Pew pew! Pew pew! I think that's about it. So I got a recording for that one now. Hill, hi there, Hill, for the first time. Hill says, I believe update 8.0 launching in December 2026 would be a semi-expansion. I personally don't think they have any plans to launch an expansion at the end of 2026. I think 2025. I think they may have originally had hoped to, but the voice actors union strike really threw a wrench in things, you know? Oh, hey there, Clark. Clarkster says, about to play for the first time. Is a Jedi Knight Sage an okay build? Yeah, have fun. Are there bad combinations? No, have fun. I usually play mage ranged in other MMOs. Yeah, if you usually play a mage or ranged in other MMOs, Sage is going to be awesome. Sage is such a fun class to play. I love Sage. I love the damage aspects of Sage. They can also technically heal if you want to. They have all these cool bursts of air and force, and it feels really good once you've got your rotation rolling good. Feels really fun. What's interesting is back in the day, you couldn't be a Jedi Knight Sage. The Jedi Knight had only two options. You could be the Guardian or the Sentinel, and basically they were like full frontal force of hitting things with lightsabers, and the Sage stands back, stands away, can stand very far away actually, and uses the force to attack things. But now they opened up the concept of players being able to mix and match a little more, so super cool. Have fun, enjoy the Jedi Knight story. Rest in peace, headphone users. Sorry, we gotta record them loud. Okay, done. Vectron Furrows, so this one apparently has a mount flourish, I think, but I didn't have a video of it, which is kind of funny. Look at this funny little guy. Look at this weird little flower power puddle poodle mount. Okay, let's take a look. Control Z. Oh, it does, but it's very subtle, extremely subtle. It makes the thrusters in the back extend. Is that literally all it does? So this little light does go on and off when you do that. Man, that's a subtle one. Wow, okay, cool. Pew. Some of them are so, like, I don't think I would even know otherwise. Cool. So it definitely does have a mouth flourish. What about the WLO assault tank? WLO? Willolo. Okay, let's check out Willolo. We're ready to go. Good old times when you had to choose your spec from an NPC when you arrived on the fleet as a Jedi consular, right? Wasn't it? I liked the aspect of choosing, but I like this method a lot better, to be very honest. Look at my map. Look at my little Wololo. I think this one, someone said this one was based on Bad Batch or something like that. Pew, pew, pew. I want to take a look inside my little pilot pit here. Okay, and if we press Control Z, what happens? Oh, I thought it would shoot its cannon, but it does not. It moves its little butt flap around. Can I drive and flap at the same time? Unfortunately, it does make the animation flicker a little bit when you do that. Not as smooth an animation as it could be. It's cool to be able to see that one, though. Yeah, neato. Are you ready to go gambling this month? Oh yeah, Noah, you're right. The Nightlife event is coming up, ain't it? Real soon here. Vectron Magnus. Apparently don't even have a picture of this one on the website because it got lost along the way. Oh no! It's not that I don't have a picture, is that I have a picture, but I added this picture so long ago that I didn't even have this mount yet. And I don't have it currently on this character. Why don't I have it? Vectron Magnus and Vectron Opus. Let's do some learning here. Why don't I have either of these? I'm filing a complaint with the Department of SWTORista right now. It costs 15 golden certificates. No problem. I can just go buy it. This one also costs 15 golden certificates. Easy peasy. Let's see. Do we have more Nightlife event mounts? Do I have them organized like that? No, I just have them all under events. Oh, that's silly. Why did I do that? When I did the pets list, I made sure to organize them by event, but for whatever reason, I think it's because there were so few mounts, I just kind of lumped them all in together. There's going to be some new ones too, the Smuggler's Train Vinecat and the Luxury Ice Chomper and the Iridescent Varactile. And I think the High Roller Skiff is new. Wait a second. I accidentally took a picture of the pet. Oh no, I took a picture of the pet and uploaded it as a mount. That's an error that needs to be fixed, Madam. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go to Narshada and add some more mounts to my collection. I can't see why I shouldn't, right? Stress says the new mix and match for the classes is the best thing they have added. I really like it. It was such a mess when they first added it. It was part of that 7.0 expansion, the last expansion they added. And unfortunately, which really sucks, is because it's such a cool feature. When they added it, there were so many things broken related to it. It was a very ambitious project to redo that system as well as redo each of the classes individually for the trees. Oh my god, it was very frustrating because so many things were broken. I didn't even want to write guides because so much was broken that I knew would have to be fixed. It felt like a waste of time and I was very discouraged and stuff. I don't feel that way anymore. They have fixed probably like 90% of those issues and improved a lot of the other stuff to the point that I'm like more excited about it, you know? Keith Davidson, hi there. I'm working through a bounty hunter mercenary. Nice. Not there yet, but what would you recommend as a secondary combat style? Yeah, great question. So the mercenary is a ranged class. It does not have stealth. It does have the ability to heal and of course damage. The things that you don't currently have on your character are the ability to tank. So if you have any interest in tanking, make sure to pick up the Power Tech or the Vanguard, your choice. Power Tech has more fire, which is fun. Can I buy these now? Oh, I can buy some of these now. How many little tokens do I have? How many little tokens do I have? Nightlife, Golden. I have 75. So I technically could buy some of these new ones, like the Luxury Ice Chomper. I could just straight up buy it right now. Okay, stop being so noisy. It's the pocket Orloxes that are being so noisy. Be quiet down there. I was wondering if I should try and save my
Only
tokens for the actual event. Because what if there's something I really want that comes out then that isn't out now? I'm just gonna get luxury ice chomper. Oh wait, let me make sure I didn't already buy it, because wouldn't that be funny? I would kick myself. Yeah, luxury. Doesn't look like I bought it yet. Oh my god, I did. I did already buy it. Oh, and I can take a screenshot of it. Okay, I don't need to buy it. I already have it. What about the pocket Orlocks? Pocket. I did buy it as well already. Oh my gosh, I didn't remember. That's so silly. I'm a goofball. I can retake this screenshot. So let's add this to the list of ones I should go take a picture of. Let's see. And the two that I wanted to get were the Vectron Magnus and Vectron Opus. They are older rewards. But for whatever reason, I didn't buy them. Probably because... Oh, here's Vectron Magnus. Oh, it costs 25. It costs 25. Get it right. Vectron Magnus is... It costs 25, not 15. God, Swtorista. Such a bad source of information sometimes. Vectron Magnus, and then... I'm looking for the Vectron Opus next. I'm gonna just mute these little Orlocks as they keep going. Wow. Vectron Opus. Oh, and that one's 25 too. Oh, it makes me so mad. Some of the older databases, they just have incorrect information in them, and it's like, it's my fault. I'm the only one who can fix them. It drives me bonkers. You could drive me nuts. And it sounds like there are some other new mounts and new pets, but it looks like they are related to actually using the machines. And a very important note for when the Nightlife event starts. You don't have to spend credits to participate. And actually, it's more recommended to not use credits. Is it possible their price went up? Yes. Is it more likely that I just wrote it down wrong in the first place? Yes. More likely, yes. It's better to play the content, because certain types of content will give you tokens out the wazoo. They will give you so many tokens just playing, like, I think it's like flashpoints and operations mainly. I'd have to go look it up. It's all in the guide. And they will give you so many tokens that most people don't even recommend spending money to buy tokens. So you're not really gambling credits if you're doing this event correctly. You're playing the game, and then you're getting extra tokens that you can shove into the machine and get some fun rewards. You don't have to sit there all day doing la gamble with your credits. I'm very serious about that. When does this event start? I think it's on the 8th. On the 8th. Let's I actually have it on the site. Let me pull it up. I scroll up. It's starting on July 8th till August 19th. So it's lasting a whole week. You're gonna go to Africa? What the heck are you doing there? Are you going on vacation? Are you visiting something? Are you going for some type of work? That sounds really cool though. I've never been to Africa, gotta say. You're going on a safari. Wow. Have so much fun. That sounds really amazing. What was I doing? Oh, I was buying those two mounts. I have purchased these two mounts. I am now taking these two mounts. Not ready yet? Oh, I just had to be patient. What is being patient? I don't know that. With going with your mom and your sister. Wow. Wow. Have fun. Have fun. Are you ready to go gambling? Go run on that on the Tatooine Desert. Yeah, a lot of these mounts would be great for the Tatooine Desert. Tatooine Desert is another really good spot to record mounts, just because it's a nice big open space, you know? Chris says, I was looking up a build for a class on one of the Swtorista websites, and the ability tree seems a little bit out of date. It's true! I was talking with Zach about that last night. I have been having my contractor and friend Zach, he's been keeping the spreadsheet we have in the background up to date. The problem is, when I go to update the website, it's not just like a little text change, it's literally having to update a database of over 2,000 abilities. So it's like this huge daunting project, and I've really been putting it off. I'm sad and scared to do it. Oh, I'm sorry. I know it's a little off. I'm well aware. The Jawas keep the desert clean of garbage. Aww. Yes, they do, Jawa face. They do good things with it. They scavenge, as you're well aware. Okay, so let's take a look at some of those mounts. Mute the music. Turn on the game sound. Let's go take a look at that little luxury ice chomper, because we just got it. It's not even technically supposed to be out yet. It's just at the vendor a little early because that's sometimes how the game works. Luxury ice chomper. Luxury. Look at that little guy. He's just a recolor of he's so noisy. He doesn't have a mouth flare, shockingly. He's just a cute little guy. Look at him, little teeth. I'm gonna end the video, and I am gonna mount up again because I need to take a... I'm gonna take a picture. Oh, know what? I like to take a picture when you're not on the mount. I like the way it looks better, even though it's not like how it would look in game. I just typed the word mount. That is not what we're looking for. We're looking for luxury ice chomper. And then I saw a lovely comment in chat from Chanos. Hey there, Chanos. There we go. Look at that little guy. He's so cute. So cute and so noisy. Be quiet, little baby. How do I have these other ice chompers photographed? Chomper. Oh, I have them all facing the other direction. So let's make him match. I said be quiet. Shush. Oh, look at him. Look cute. And I'm just trying to compare it to what I got over here. There we go. So noisy. Which way is most towards the sun? Oh, he's just very dark colored, I see. A very dark colored little ice chopper guy. Stop scrabbling around! Stay still! Okay, got him. Pokemon catched him right there. So, Chanas said, thank you so much for your website. Use it daily for info on companions, events, guides, etc. Thank you, Chanas. I'm so happy. I'm glad. As you can see, we're actually working on one of the databases right now and taking a screenshot for the Nightlife event that's going to be coming up of a new mount. Nice! I'm glad you enjoy all the resources. So what was the other ones I had on my list? I needed to take a picture of the Vectron Magnus and a video of both of them. I figured I should take videos of those ones. They're not very exciting, but they're something you have to spend tokens on to get. So maybe people would appreciate knowing exactly what it looks like before they spend tokens if they don't have very many tokens. That's the Vectron Magnus to start. Okay. I know I do. I often look things up excessively before I buy them when I play video games that I don't like play a lot. Because I often have time earning the little resources and then I'm like, I need to pick the right one. Probably not going to go do this again. I just want something that I'm going to like. This is a nice mount. I really like this one. Phew, I like the sound of it too. The Vectron. Oh my, I think Magnus. But I do need to stop and I'll take the pictures afterwards. Opus. Vectron Opus. But yeah, absolutely. We can talk a little more about those Nightlife tokens, I think. But I don't want to talk too much about them because things will have changed. Things will change by the time. I love the color of this one. That's beautiful. You cannot see that color in the screenshot that I had before, which is why it's important for me to grab my own screenshots. It's in the dingy lights of Nar Shaddaa. Yeah, I like this one a lot. I love this one. Let's demount Opus. And then go actually take a screenshot of it. Your collection completion is impressive. Do you have a lot of achievements too? Hey there, Jax. Yeah. So my collection is very impressive. A lot of that is because I collect specifically to put stuff on the website, and of course, lots of people have helped along the way. So, for example, this is one of the things I didn't have, so now I went and got it specifically only because I was trying to collect it for the website. So it kind of guides the way I like to play and stuff like that. So a lot of the time, I'll spend time working on earning something for one of the various databases. Honestly, I really enjoy playing that way, if it makes sense. But yeah, so achievements, a lot of the achievements don't have anything attached to them. It's just You have the achievement or you don't. There's no like special reward for having a lot of the achievements. So the achievements that have rewards attached to them, a lot of them I do have because I honestly have a lot of fun earning them. I need to put like a chair to stand on or something. Chair. Wow, look at these sophisticated photo taking methods. Chair. Wow, now we can get a good view. Amazing. I really like the color of this one. I actually didn't know how bright it was. A lot of the achievements that don't have any specific rewards attached to them, especially like kill X amount of enemies, no. I literally do not. I do not have the patience for them, more importantly than anything else. I don't have the patience. Ooh, I like this one too. This one's real sleek looking. I like the wood trim too. I think that was it for the ones that I needed pictures of. So that's good. And the ice chomper, got him. Got him. I also need to take some pictures of all the skiffs and all the walkers. No, I need to take videos of some of the skiffs and some of the walkers. I want to take pictures basically of the ones that I didn't have videos of, because a bunch of them I do, but not all. So let's start like with the AC. Actually, let's get this mount out of here. Get lost, loser. Get out of here, you chair. But before that, I did want to talk a little bit about the Nightlife event. Nightlife Swtorista. And I think I actually have a video about it. If I do, I would rather watch that. Yes, it is. We have a up-to-date video. Awesome. So we're gonna not watch an ad. We're gonna watch the video about it and learn a little bit more about how you get those tokens. I'm gonna go grab a snack and then we'll talk about it some more. There's gonna be some new items this year that may be earned new ways. I need to go do some more research once the actual event comes out, you know? Courses. I still need the dynamic event achievements from Hoth from the fur collecting event. See, those are the kind of achievements I don't worry quite so much about. However, I really want the achievements for doing the meta achievements for the events because they give you mounts. And I'd like to get the mounts for my collection. Oh, yeah. All right. Is there any limit to how many mounts or pets you can have? So back in the day, I also had a large collection of mounts to the point that it would work on crashing my computer every time I opened up the mounts and pets list. They fixed that a while ago, and now it opens up just fine without any issues, regardless of how many you have. But there is no limit. There's a limit to how many you can display in each of your strongholds, but that's more of a graphical limit than anything else. You guys ready for some sweet, sweet Nightlife time? Welcome to the Academy, a series focused on the basics of Star Wars: The Old Republic. The Nar Shaddaa Nightlife event is a limited time event in Star Wars: The Old Republic, where you can head to Nar Shaddaa and gamble your credits away for a chance to win some unique prizes during this once-yearly event set in the summer. Unlike a real casino, you can also get tokens for free just by playing. This event has no level requirement, but you will need to be able to get to Nar Shaddaa, so you will need to have unlocked your ship in the story. The easiest way to start is to interact with the floating terminal in the center ring of the Republic or Imperial fleet, which will give you some free gambling chips and send you towards the event on Nar Shaddaa. The casino where the event takes place is located roughly in the middle of Nar Shaddaa's map, in the Star Cluster Casino on the Republic side, and the Club Vertica, Club Imperial side. Once you get there, you'll see a bunch of players playing with the slot machines. There's 3 types of slot machines: Smuggler's Luck, Kingpin's Bounty, and Emperor's Grace. What machine you play depends on maybe what type of tokens you picked up off the ground for free while playing, or how many credits you want to spend on the event, as some tokens are more expensive than others. To see if you have any tokens already, open your inventory and press the currency tab, and that will show you your current token tally. Tokens are per character, so you can only put them into the machines on the character who picked them up off the ground or bought them from the concierge vendor in the casino area. If you're buying tokens outright, each type of token is used in a different machine, and each machine has different things that you can win. The Smuggler's Casino chip, the green one, is 5,000 credits. The Kingpin's Casino chip is 100,000 credits, the blue one, and the purple token is 7.5 million credits. Well, that's a crazy amount. I've got some great news. There are some easy ways you can pick up Emperor's token without having to pay a single credit. One method players like to use... This is what I was talking about. You don't need to pay credit. This is just by killing low-level enemies out on the starter planets. Note this does seem to have some type of limit, so once you've gotten a couple, you may want to go check out the other method, which is the tried and true run flashpoints, as each boss seems to have a good chance of dropping an Emperor's token. Hammer Station seems to be a popular choice. Alternatively, you could play the Kingpin slot machine, especially if you've won some Kingpin's tokens along the way, because the Kingpin's machine can drop Emperor's Grace tokens, the very expensive ones. And why do you want those purple Emperor's Casino chips that go in the Emperor's Grace slot machine, the giant golden hut? That's because that's where all the main prizes come from. So while you may hear players spending hundreds of millions or even billions of credits to get the prizes, that does not mean you have to. And don't forget, the event lasts an entire month, so you will be getting more tokens naturally as you play. There's also a set of quests related to the Nar Shaddaa Nightlife event that will reward you with one of those expensive Emperor's Casino chips. If you need any help with those quests, feel free to visit my site, as I've got a full guide up in a link in the description of the video. So if gambling's not your thing but story and silliness is, there is definitely something for you during this event. Now we're going to talk about the different types of slot machines. The most common one is called the Smuggler's Luck machine, and this one is green in color and it uses green chips. These green Smuggler's Luck tokens are pretty common to get, and they're not very expensive to buy. When using your tokens in the machine, I highly recommend don't actually watch the little spinning circle in the center of the machine. It's not very indicative of what you may win or not. Instead, I recommend opening up the other tab in your chat, as that will show you exactly what you have won or not won. This will give you a much better feel for the odds than watching the little graphical circle that spins around. So when you're playing the green Smuggler's Luck inexpensive slot machine, you've got a large chance of losing, getting nothing back. You've got a pretty high chance of winning a Smuggler's token back. You've got a low chance of winning Kingpin chips, which can be used in the other slot machine. There's a very rare chance of the machine exploding and granting you an achievement called Quality Assurance. I want this achievement so bad, I still haven't gotten it. And there's a very low chance of winning a golden certificate, which is the best outcome, and these certificates, golden certificates, can be turned in for prizes. The Nightlife event has a whole bunch of prizes. Some of the prizes only come from golden certificates, which you can win from pretty much any of the machines, and then you spend them on the prizes at the vendors located at the back of the casino. All of these prizes are fun cosmetic stuff. There's armors, weapons, mounts, decorations, nothing that you need, just a lot of fun stuff. While other prizes are not purchased with golden certificates, instead they are won from the more expensive slot machines. So now let's talk about the Kingpin's Bounty slot machine. These machines are purple in color, and you use the blue token on them, the Kingpin token. So you may notice these Kingpin tokens are a whole bunch more expensive, so unless you're getting them off the ground for free, you're going to be putting a lot of cash into the event if you have to buy these one by one. The cheapest way to play is to only buy the Smuggler's Casino tokens. Play mainly the Smuggler's Luck machine, and only play the Kingpin machine once you have both the buff and the free Kingpin tokens you won from the Smuggler's machine. For the Kingpin's machine, when you actually put your token in, you have a good chance of just losing and getting nothing. You have a good chance of just getting a free chip back, so basically spin again. You have a pretty okay-ish chance of getting a golden certificate, which you can go spend on those rewards in the back of the casino. And you have a kind of rare chance of getting a cartel market certificate, which is an interesting type of currency that you can spend elsewhere entirely outside of the casino. And I'm linking in the description of this video a list of things that you can spend those rare cartel certificates on. There's a bunch of cosmetic items and decorations that you can get. This is World of Warcraft. You're lucky. You may actually get one of the rare prizes, and that's called the Mercenary Contract, which gives you a companion who's a Rhodian called Frojo Nuraid. Or you could also get a mount, which is kind of cool. And the thing you're hoping for the most is likely an Emperor's chip, and that you can go put in the most expensive slot machine without having to buy it for 7.5 million credits. Last is the Emperor's Grace slot machine. This one visually looks like a giant golden hut with a giant golden donut beside it. Someone went full ham in designing this, and this is the one that you put the expensive, rare, valuable purple tokens into, And it has a lot of exclusive prizes that you can't get through any other method, which is why everybody wants these. So when you do put your token into this machine, you have about half the time, we'll just get your token back, so a free spin again. Sometimes you get 50 Kingpin casino chips back, which is kind of disappointing. It happens about roughly half the time too. Don't worry, you can take those back to the Kingpins machine, spin some more, and hopefully you'll get another Emperor's Grace token out of that. You have a chance of getting 1 or 2 golden certificates, and you have a chance of getting 1 or 2 cartel market certificates. All of those happen at a decent rate. But what you really want is those exclusive prizes. So there is a whole bunch of stuff that you can only win from the Emperor's Grace slot machine. There's some special mounts, including the Lucky Praetor and the Kingpin's Predator mount. There's the High Roller Shades, a very silly cosmetic armor. Different pets. There's, you can win the companion from here too. There's 6 different weapons. Do keep in mind, these high roller weapons can also be bought and sold on the GTN. So if you really wanted one of the weapons, please do not play the Emperor's slot machine and spend all your credits. Instead, go buy them directly from the GTN. And if you get one that you don't want, you can trade it to a friend, or you can sell it on the GTN for a few million credits. As for those other rewards, including the companion, the pets, the high roller shades, and the mounts, those cannot be traded in any way, so you can only win them from the machine. Now that you know how those 3 machines work, if you have a huge amount of credits to burn, I'm going to talk to you about the max bet machines and why. So this is one of the things that I need to do some more research on. This is me pausing the video and talking live. So this video is from what year? This video is actually really good. This is only 2 years ago. This is from 2022. So I think if I remember right, in 2024, they did some changes, particularly to how these machines work. And for all I know, they might adjust them again. So the guide is to, the goal is to do some more research when the event comes back out in a few days here, in about a week. Oh, Chromalicious. Oh, hi there. Chromalicious says, hey, thanks for all the guides you post on YouTube so far. Really came in handy when I was learning to play. Hey, high five. Hey, Chromalicious. Thank you so much for coming in to say that live. That's awesome. Thank you. It's such good motivation. I say it often, and I'm sorry to repeat myself for those of you here, but when I make all these guides and put all this work into either videos or research or databases or articles or whatever, I can see like some numbers. I can see numbers of people visiting and stuff like that, but it's very abstract to me. So when you guys come in and say like, this actually helped me, it's like, it's a real person. My life isn't wasted working on this stuff. Yeah. Thank you. It's like the biggest motivation for me is knowing that like the time I put into something wasn't just kind of dumped for no reason. Oh, Slayer Demon says, I'm a mount lover. I love this event. Isn't there like, there's a bunch of mounts from this one. I gotta go figure out which ones I personally have and don't have yet. You may or may not want to avoid them entirely. So with update 7.1, the developers added a new type of machine, sort of, to the existing machines, and these are only located in the VIP center of the fleet. You will need to buy a little VIP wristband from the vendor downstairs in the cantina if you don't have one already, and then you're going to go up the elevator in the center of the fleet. There is 3 special types of machines up here called max bet machines, and the vendor here sells max bet tokens. These tokens cost 20 times the amount of a single chip that you would. So like I said, there was some changes to these, I think last year or the year before, I can't remember, I'd have to go look, and there may be some more now, so I don't know how accurate this is, and I do know they added some new mounts specifically to the max bet one, so we're really gonna have to take a look at its strategy for collecting and stuff like that. And hey there, Drowned, for the first time. Drowned says, I don't know what's going on, I just wanted to see Star Wars, and I'm so sorry to Drowned. Drowned, I'm so sorry, as we're not like playing story or playing content or running around killing stuff today. I run a website called SWTORista.com where I put a lot of information to kind of point people in the right direction of how to go play those things. And right now I'm watching an older video that I made about an event that's returning it. Like, it comes around in the game once per year, and so we're kind of remembering how it works and stuff like that, and what might change this coming year. Hey, Ivanov, welcome back. Buy normally. So if an Emperor's Casino chip is normally 7.5 million, the max bet Emperor's Casino chip is 150 million credits. It's very clear that these type of tokens were introduced as a credit sink in the game to help remove credits from the economy. When I saw them, I was actually pretty excited because I did have a little stash of credits, and I was like, maybe I can buy these and I'll have 20 times the odds and be more likely to win something. I was wrong. I was terribly wrong. Please learn from my mistakes. So according to the developers, these max bet tokens definitely do have a higher chance of winning, but it is nowhere close to 20 times the odds. Our research did lead to one great piece of news though. There is nothing exclusive to the max bet machine. This is what I think has changed in the next update. In the next event, you know what? Can we go look at that right now? I'm gonna pause the video. I'm gonna go take a look at the 761. So they did, no, 77. They did a developer update where they told us about what's coming up. Update 7.7 already came out. Awesome. Most of this stuff has come to pass already. However, they did show us what's coming up for the Nightlife event. We know this weird, stupid helmet is coming. Weird, stupid rainbow helmet. And they posted this. This isn't entirely complete. I think it may be missing one or two items. I can't remember if the new one's added. So the Smuggler's Luck Max Bet will now have the Smuggler's Train Vine Cat and Smuggled to spawn. So a mount and a pet. I'm unsure if there are other ways to get these or if that is the only way to get these. So hopefully what they'll probably do is they'll put out an article on SWTOR.com, and that will likely say more exactly what is from what. So it says the Kingpin's Bounty Max Bet will have the Fiery Grefna and Vixian Youngling. I think the Fiery Grefna may already exist. Hang on. I say that only because, oh, okay, hang on here. Right, oh, that's where it got confused when I was looking up the mounts earlier. I was like laughing because there's a Fiery Grefna chick, which is the baby, which is I have a screenshot of, the little baby pet. And there's now a Fiery Grefna mount, which will be on the max bet machines, and as well as a pet named the Vixian Youngling. And the Emperor's Grace and Emperor's Grace max bet will both have Iridescent Bractile, Emperor's Muvar, Supernova Gold Helmet, and then two new ones that we can purchase from the vendor, which we already have. So there's going to be, as far as I can tell, these 4 items are going to be exclusive to the max bet machines. But is that true? Does that line up with the official info that they're going to put out? Not sure yet. Does that line up with what we actually see in game? We got to test that, because sometimes they'll put out information and it doesn't quite line up with what's in game, which is always interesting to find. You can't always put it at face value. You gotta do some research. And sometimes we can find easier ways to get stuff, and sometimes we find stuff is harder to get than we thought it would be. Is your logo a Republic Trooper? Sure heckin' is. Yeah, it's actually my trooper. In one of my early leveling outfits that I really like. So what was so that's, is there anything else in this video? So if you don't want to spend the 150 million credits for a token, there's literally no reason to do so. I think the only time that you might want to use these Emperor's Grace max bet machines is if you are at the point where you have more than 10 billion credits to burn. And now we don't know if this is true anymore, because there might be exclusive items. We'll see. Otherwise, I've got some great news. Just go play the normal Emperor's Grace machine and ignore the max bet one, because the prizes seem to come pretty fast this year. This is actually the first year where I have been able to win every single prize with a reasonable amount of spins. And I'm especially regretting the fact that I went and bought the Emperor's Grace tokens at 150 million each, because as I'm playing Flashpoints and as I'm playing Operations, I'm actually getting some of those tokens for free. Keep in mind while playing that gambling can be very addictive. This event is meant to be a fun way to spend some credits and pretend you're part of the nightlife scene. But it has a lot of the same attributes as a real life casino. Make sure to set goals about how many credits you want to spend, and don't go beyond that. Same thing goes for time. If you find yourself in the casino for more than a couple hours, you might need a break. If you're doing something like thinking of dipping into your real life money to buy cartel coins to sell to buy more gambling tokens, it also might be time for you to take a break. Although a lot of the prizes you can win from the slot machines are very cool, A majority of them can be found as different versions in other parts of the game, and will likely return the next time the event rolls by, so don't stress too much about getting them. Unlike winning big in real life, winning big in Nar Shaddaa casinos won't be a life-changing event. So I can't repeat this enough. I am not someone who deals with gambling addiction. I kind of have the opposite. I really hate slot machines and stuff like that, and betting in general. I like betting on a sure thing only. But it's a very common problem. If it's something that you're dealing with, if it's easier just to avoid the event altogether, that's a good way to do it. If you're finding that you're spending hours in here and you feel like you must win that amount, it's not a healthy behavior. Even though it's a common one, it's something that quite a few people deal with. It's good to leave. It's good to step out. It's good to kind of examine why you're doing that in your own mind and stepping away. If you're, like I said, if you're looking to pay real money to buy credits in some way, like buy cartel coins to buy items to sell to get credits, I really don't recommend it. That's definitely kind of dipping into the behavior of someone who's dealing with gambling addiction. I'm not saying like it's don't spend $20 to go gambling in the SWTOR casino. It's more that if that becomes a pattern for you, or if you've ever had that pattern in the past, especially in other video games or in real life, just step away from that. Step away from that. It's gonna be the same issues that you might struggle with in real life. I don't have any advice about how to handle that. If you are dealing with a gambling addiction, just know that it is a common problem. You're not alone, and this is literally a virtual casino. If you're spending money gambling, this is like the least useful one you're gonna do it in the first place. Not that dumping money at a real life casino is any good. The thing is, it can hit a lot of the same, like, I guess you would call them maybe dopamine points that a real casino would. Maybe I can win big. Maybe I'll get it next time. Maybe I feel like I'm succeeding at something in a video game and might get lucky next time, even if I'm not getting lucky at something in real life. You know, a lot of the same trigger points are triggered as it would be in a real casino. But for most people, it's just this fun, silly event. Just like going to a normal casino is for many people. It's just a fun, silly event where you can go have an enjoyable time and then not think about it later. And don't accidentally empty your life savings. Although you probably can't empty your life savings into SWTOR, you may wind up spending money that should be used for other things like rent, health, food. What else do people spend money on that's important? I don't know. Things that you're supposed to be spending money on versus the video game, you know. Hey, Jay, thank you so much. You think it's a boring event? Yeah, I actually don't really enjoy the sitting there and putting tokens in. I really do like the feedback loop, though. I really, really enjoy the feedback loop.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Thank you. I love the feedback loop of going to run content, for example, Flashpoints, and I think Operations hit it too. Going to the casino, spending your tokens, and then going and running and doing more content. It's not an efficient loop at all, but for some reason, something about it is really fun. Like, it's kind of fun, like, spending your tech fragments, I guess, after earning them. Like, it's very satisfying, in my opinion, to plop them in. So yeah, I've got a lot of research to do once the Nightlife event actually comes back out. And look, Jay, that is so sweet of you. Thank you. That's where you need to put your gambling money. Towards the Swtorista project. Just joking, sorry. Don't do that. Let's see, I need to look at my other mounts that I was looking at. Okay, we got our luxury ice chomper down. Oh, I wanted to look at the different walkers. The different walkers were things I wanted to take some mounts on. Pictures of, not pictures, videos. Videos, I want videos. Okay, so ACPT. So this one is actually retired with no way to get it. But it is a walker, and I was curious about, like, does it have an animation and stuff? Oh, look, it does! It does have a cute little animation. It does have that spinning little radar dish. This is a cute one. I actually really like this one. Does it have a flourish? Oh my god, it does. Hang on. Are you ready? The flashlight. Oh. And the flashlight, like, turns on and off. So dumb. Wait, does this one change color with my color crystal? Hang on, it better not. I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. It does not. It does not. I thought it might because I might have had a pink color crystal on, but I did not. Okay, cool. That one's neat. It does have an animation, if not a mount flourish. Let's grab this one. Animation. Oh, it does have a mount flourish. Flashlight plus animation because it has the animation of the spinning thing on the top. That was a cool one to test. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. But that one's entirely retired. There's literally no other way to get it, which super sucks for you guys. Haha. Advanced. So Advanced Scout Walker is the next walker I wanted to test out. Oh, it has the same flashlight noise as the Deathmark's Wrangler mount. Oh, nice! Nice. Do you have that one? Do you have... What is this stupid mount? Flake! Do you happen to have that one? Jaw face? Because I don't have that one. And I think I want a video of it. Oh, maybe I already have it. Or maybe I looked it up. I don't remember. Let's see. Does this one have a mount flourish? No, no mount flourish. Cool, weird little mount. It does have a nice little animated effects there, though. So I think I'll mark it down as having an animation. Oh no, I had the music on! Oh, darn it! I gotta go delete those videos! Oh, why do I do that? Why does my brain work that way? Yes, I have the Wrangler. I have from the vendor with the PvP tokens. Let's see, do I have a video of that one? Let me look really fast. And the category of PvP Seasons tokens. Oh, I do have a video of it already. That's why I knew about the flashlight. Got it. Sorry. Not needed. Done. And I need to delete those 2 that I just took. Luckily, the earlier ones we did, it looks like I didn't have any. Okay, let's just do this one. My voice doesn't get recorded, so I can sing the Kevin McLeod song, and it won't show up in the recording. I'm gonna be okay, don't worry. Let's see. The other one was the ACPT walker. We'll do that one next. And we did find out this one has a little flourish. It's a very awkward flourish. Very awkward little flourish. This has this cute little animation of it spinning around. I love that. That's really neat. And then when I go in the darkness especially, it's got this weird little flashlight. And it turns on, but it's so subtle. Like it's barely even visible at all. I'm like, I have to press it a bunch of times. It has like a time limit attached to it. Yeah, I don't like that one very much. That's okay. It's still a super cool mount. I like the mount itself. There we go. I have successfully recorded. Did it! Makes me think of a light to blind your foes. Haha! Have at ye! Yeah, exactly, right? Blind them with your walker. So let's see, what other walkers do I want to check out? The BA2 Command Walker. Ooh, I may or may not have this one. BA2... Oh, cool. Looks like I have both. BA2 Command and Recon. So BA2 Command Walker. This one's pretty cool. I like the big Republic symbol on it. Choo, 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 choo. Yeah, yeehaw, yeehaw. I don't think this, I think this came out before flourishes even existed. Does have some cute little glowy lights on the side though. So BA2 Command Walker, bow. And now let's see the BA2 Recon Walker. So there's lots of mounts in the game that are kind of similar to each other. They'll have slightly different bits and pieces. And more importantly, you would get them in different ways. So this one is probably easier to get and has less bits and bobs on it. Has less little rockets on the side, but is essentially in the end pretty much exactly the same, to be honest. It just has less pieces. Oh. The Rombok is my favorite creature mount right now. Oh yeah, that's one of the ones from PvP too, huh? So it's gonna be on the fairly rare side of things. I barely see anyone using that specific one. The Rombok here. He's such a weird little critter there. That's like that was a screenshot that was submitted by another player, because a lot of these mounts, these PvP mounts, used to be ranked PvP, so I just didn't have a lot of them. Eternal Empire Command Walker. The Eternal Recon Walker. I apparently don't... Eternal... Do you think I have enough of those tokens to buy it? I was saving up the tokens to buy the armor sets, so I think I may have spent all my Eternal tokens in the pursuit of that. Like, I literally got exactly enough, and I may have spent every single one down to the dollar. So I definitely don't have 50 tokens lying around. I do have the Lucky Drop Rancor, but I never got that one. Oh, I have 10. I have 10 out of a needed 50. I don't think I'm going to worry too much about that one. Unless there's anyone on the Starforge server who has this one and wants to come run around. You want to come see it? Jawface says, I have never seen anyone ride the Rombok. It's cute with its super ugly face. Do you want to come show that one? Do you have any interest, Jawface? Because I don't have a video of that one. I have a video of only a couple of the PvP ones, but I don't have the rest. They have the little icon beside them, the ones that I have. I'd love to be able to show that little adorable guy. If so, if you're online. If you're not, don't worry about it. Next up is FA1 Command Walker. Inventory. FA1 Command Walker. Oh, you must... Oh, I can't use this one right now. Oops, this is the one that's only during Conquest. Let's skip that one. These ones I don't have. Forklift Walker. Oh, that one I have a video of already. That one's really fun. It has a flourish. GZ2 Recon Walker doesn't actually exist. GC4 is a Conquest Walker. KX5. Let's see. Do I got that one? I don't think so. Nope. KX7. X7. Yes, KX7 Command and Recon. Let's go do it. I can show it, but it has to be on Darth Malgus. Okay, yeah, I think... Here, Jawa Face. I'll come over right now. I think that's a good plan. I'm gonna go to Darth Malgus side of things. Wait, Robin says, I think we're Conquest on Makeb on Pub right now. Wait, Robin, are you saying that we have Conquest succeeded on Makeb right now? You're right, because we did Total Galactic War. Oh, okay, I gotta come back to Starforge for sure. Robin, if you're still here by the time I'm done on Darth Malgus, can you remind me if I don't remember? JR asks, question, how many times do you sing Dances with Revan off stream when other people are around? Never. I don't. As soon as I leave the computer, that goes completely gone from my brain. It only lives right here, nowhere else in my life. I sing plenty of other random crap though when I'm running around the house. Oh, awesome, Robin. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. Okay, so Jawa Face, I am on the character named Swtorista. You just messaged me, Utini. Do you have like a Alderaan stronghold with a big empty space and lots of light, like outside? Or do you have your whole thing like decorated? Like, I assume you have it in the first place, which is kind of funny. Or we could go to like the Tatooine desert. Has some good lighting out there. Just trying to figure out what would be a good location. I have some space, I'm not sure if it's good enough. Here, how about you invite me to your stronghold if you don't mind? And, oh, there we go. Perfect. Great job. Thank you. I'll meet you there. Oh, I might have my own stronghold too. I'm not entirely sure what I have and don't have on this server. I like consistency, but... Oh, here we go. Yeah, we're just running around here is perfect. I like the upstairs area if it's not decorated, though, because it doesn't have the grass. I'll check there really fast.
Ready for departure. Enjoy your stay.
Yeah. Utini only stream when? Just me saying Utini for 2 hours straight. I don't think I can handle that. I think I would lose my mind. I don't want to lose my mind. Oh yeah, this is great. This is perfect. Perfect. Because you've got all the snow over here. I'll set up my little camera. My little camera's me. Sweet, awesome. If you just want to come in front of me, I'll do that. I'll turn off the nameplate so we can come see you better. If you could just come stand in front of me. Good. Stop there. Stop. Oh, you're so cute. Wait. Can you dismount? Can you dismount? And I'll start recording. Okay, here we go. All right, go ahead. There we go. I love that you remembered to put your face on. Look at the little round bug baby. Look at him, he's so ugly. Okay, go ahead and run around like a ding dong. I'll follow you with my camera. Shh. Jawa, run! Yeah! Look at his stupid little face. Oh, yeah, no, that's a cool mount, actually. I like that one a lot. I've never actually seen it up close in person. Oh my gosh. You look like a very excited dog with zoomies right now. What? Oh no! I got a little face. Awesome. Do you happen to have any of the other ones? The other ones that I'm looking for are Gerada's Ackley, Gerada's Special Pet Nexu, Gladiatorial Nexu, Gerada's Rancor, and Baron Deathmark's Furious Walker. It's so ugly, it's cute. It very much is. It very much is. Hey, Ricard, nice to see you. What's the command combo? Alt-Z. Alt-Z. Do not use Control UU. That resets your UI and it has to reload. Alt-Z hides it and can immediately turn it back on without any wait. Okay, look, do I have a video of that one? I have a video of that one, so don't worry about that one. Thank you. Oh, you have the Wrangler and the Swashbuckler. Nice. Yeah, those are the two of the cooler ones. Nice job. Thank you so much for showing the Rombuck. That's a fairly uncommon one, and I was able to get a nice screenshot of it. Thank you. Thank you, Teeny. Thank you. And now I log off and leave you forever. Goodbye. Teeny. I should write from Jawa face so I don't forget later. Alt Z. Z for zebra. Alt Z. Sweet. Oh, and JR, I could have shown the Imperial one too if I'd done Conquest on Imperial side, but I didn't, so I didn't get credit for. Oh man, I didn't get credit for that week that we won on Imperial side too. Oh. Rurikar says the Rombuck is my main mount. Actually, there you go. See, Rurikar, it's because you're another longtime player. You kind of know that the Rombuck is kind of a rare one. Sanctuary has Mech Shaw now. Oh wait, do we no longer? Hang on, let's see what's going on here. So now that it started a new week, oh, we still hold McKeb. Okay, I need to go to McKeb. Got it, understood. Oh, I see. The Imperial side wouldn't have been helpful for me this week anyway. It would have been helpful if I was doing this previously, but I wasn't even thinking about it. So I should go to McKeb because I can run around on that walker. Is there a class like Affliction Warlock from World of Warcraft? Hey there, Lethold. I have never played that one. Does anybody know if any of the 48 SWTOR disciplines are like the Affliction Warlock from World of Warcraft? Ah, so sweet. JR says, shout out to Jawa Face's YouTube channel. Yes, they're very silly. Let's get that link working. Hang on. Here's Jawa Face's YouTube channel. It's very silly, very fun. Very Jawa. Very weird, very odd, very enjoyable to watch. Very strange, very nice. Oh, okay, so I can let's go on a landing platform, why not, right? there, Michael. Say hi. Madness Sorcerer would be the closest to Affliction Warlock, I think, says Everesty. But yeah, you're welcome. Who else is here? Is that Robin? It is Robin. That's funny. What is the mount that I was trying to get? That is the FA1, and I have that mount. So I already have a picture of it, but I didn't have a... Oh, wait a sec. I need a better interface, but I didn't have a video of it. And so I'm trying to grab videos of some of the ones that might have an animation or might be different or might not be obvious how they like operate in general. So if people are trying to get them, they can see if it's worth it for them or not. Here we go. So yeah, this one's pretty cool, but it's exactly like the other walkers that we were just looking at, except that it's red. And it's very weird and exclusive about how and where and when you can use it. But it's cool to own. Cool to be able to use it. Cool to be able to use it at least for a short time, you know? And now it goes bye-bye. Goodbye forever. Let's see, what else did I have on my list? I have the GZ4, which I can't use right now. The KX5 Recon Walker. And it looks like I don't have that one because it's an extremely rare drop from the slot machines. Did I have the KX7? KX7. Yes, I do. Okay, so I'm gonna head back to Alderaan. Thanks, Robin, for the reminder there. Appreciate it. Jaw's Face says, I think there's a way to get the opposite faction walker if you buy it and transfer it to the opposite faction alt to unlock, but can't mount it. Normally you have to favorite it and then use the random mount thing or something like that. Oh, wow. That is a whole... No, I understand what you're saying. That is a whole thing. I never even thought about that. That is crazy. That's a real workaround right there. Hey there, says... X Flawless. I was just trying to get back into SWTOR. Hey, but I'm not getting the one-time password to my email, so I contacted support, but they told me to create a new account. Any advice? What? So did you call support or did you email them? That is a very uncommon response. So not getting your one-time password in the email is very common. It's a very common issue. However, you emailed them. I have no idea why they responded to just create a new account. That is weird as heck. Someone's new to the job. The answer is not create a new account. The answer is it's a really common problem. If you're able to, SWTOR call, yay. And let me get the exact number for you. If you're able to, I would recommend to call support. If you call support, it's a very, very common issue that they deal with. Where's the button that I'm looking for? Hang on. Here it is. Call support. Make sure you know your email account attached to your SWTOR account or your username. Either one should be fine. And here's the numbers to call. And they will probably help you in like literally a couple minutes get access to your account again. Like seriously. I have no idea why they told you to just make a new account. However, if you don't have access to your email account, you're gonna have a much harder time proving it's your account and you may have to make a new one, but there's a good chance support could help you with that too if that happens to be your issue. Maiko says, I just started playing the game. Woohoo! And I'm wondering what speeder I should pick up as my first one. Hey there, Maikos. So all of the speeders are honestly very cosmetic. So I've got this giant list of different speeders that we're working on and we're kind of looking at all of them just because they're cosmetic. They're very much just for looks, whichever one you like the look of best. If you don't have any speeders yet, as our friend JR just mentioned in chat, use pretty much any one. However, if you want, there are 2 free ones that you can get like right now. You may not be able to equip them until you're high enough level or you've trained. Hey, who's that?
Scruffy looking nerf herder.
Zach said, another player's outfit is bothering me. Can I call support to get access to their account and fix it? Yes, you can, Zach. If their outfit is ugly enough, support will log into their account, delete their character, delete their account, and subscribe to Netflix and use their account to watch anime for you. But they'll only do it if you're a subscriber. Just making stuff up. Watch, ChatGPT is gonna look at the transcripts of this Twitch broadcast and start repeating that as real info. Oh no. Great, excellent. I'll get started today. Zach. But yeah, I've just linked you some free mounts. Sounds hot. That's right. I've just linked you 2 free mounts, and you can redeem them by going to SWTOR.com and using the code NYCantina16 and the code SWCantina17. And if you go to the little video that's shown there too, I don't feel like pulling it up right now, I'm sorry. There's actually 2 other free items. They're not mounts, but 2 other free items you can get in the same manner. But yeah, enjoy. Yeah, the free. I'm glad you remember that, JR. JR, I'm so proud. I put literally a category, the very first category on the mounts page is called free code. Free code. So I can just like, they're right here. Here's your 2 free mounts. Boom! Get them! Yeah! Exis says a channel port redeemed to force her to wear her ugly outfit. Yes! It's such a good ugly outfit with the horns! Her ugly outfit is A+. Support would absolutely log into her account, delete her outfit, delete her character, and subscribe to Netflix to watch anime. It's true. It's gonna happen. I'm sorry, Exis. You're in trouble. You're in so much trouble. All right. What other mounts did I want to take a look at? We did the... Oh, we need to do the KX ones. I just got completely distracted by being silly. KX7 Command Walker. Just organize a bullying campaign on the fleet and vote the fashion criminal into oblivion. This is so horrible. I love it. It's terrible. Don't do that. But do it to it. Fashion should be shamed. No. Yeah, best of luck. I hope, let me know if it works out for you, Flawless. I'd love to hear what your results are. I've recently been working on some articles for my website. I'm just a fan of the game. I don't work for the company or anything like that. And I've been writing tips on how to deal with support for various issues lately, which has been cool. I did a bunch last night. KX7 Recon Walker, which is different, almost exactly the same, doesn't have the little rockets on it, but is earned through a different method. So they're technically different mounts, but you know, practically the same thing kind of thing. Ooh, I like the red glow on this one. Kapow! What's next? Okay, Nova Blade Walker. Oh, it's from the Dantooine event. I don't actually know if I have this one. I do not have this one. Oh my god. How many Dantooine tokens do I have? This might be one I need to go chase down. I didn't even think about it. I was saving up the Dantooine tokens to buy a fudge ton of trees. But I don't need any more trees. And then I was saving up for the Ugnaught. And then I was saving up for the like a bantha, the animal mount. I forget what it was. The Cat Hound. And then what do I have? Do I have any? I'm gonna laugh. I might not have any at all. Oh, I have 10. That is not enough to buy the item that costs 50. That's crazy. It looks really cool though. Does anyone have this one by any chance? The Nova Blade Walker. What I mostly am trying to find, it's really neat. It's got some blue spray paint on it. It's got some barbed wire all over it. It's really, really generally a cool mount. I'm curious if it has a flourish or anything like that. Yeah, 50 tokens. Rurikar, you have it. Rurikar, would you mind to test for me? Does it have a flourish? I wouldn't think it does, but I'd like to test it, you know, to find out. Next up on the menu is going to be the Rapid Recon Walker. Rapid Recon. Oh, do I not have this one? Wait, no way. Do I not have this one? No, I don't. This is a screenshot from someone else's. This was, oh my gosh, Merlin from Merlin SWTOR sent me this one. However, oh, that's so funny. I must not have known that I didn't have it. So the Rapid Recon Walker is a Galactic Seasons mount now that you can get from the vendor. So let's see, Rapid Recon Walker is available in week B only, it looks like. And what week are we in now? Is anyone near the vendor who can tell me which of the companion packages is for sale? Oh no, I have a list. I have the dates now. Hang on. We are currently July 3. So we are Group C. It's going to be Approximately 2 to 3 months before Group B will come around again. Oh, man! Oh, man. I'm not going to remember this. So what week are we in right now, then? We're in Group C. Is there anything interesting in C that I needed? I always need to get the Nico car ones, and then I always forget. There's a bunch of cool stuff in C. Ah, Hexed. Hexed is C here. Hexed is Group C. Do I have all the Hexeds? I think I do. Hexed. Hexed. Yeah, I sure do. The Rapid Recon shoots lasers? No way! Amazing. Okay, so let's write this down. Copy link address. Has Flourish. Shoots lasers. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. That's awesome. I don't really need a video of this one. I imagine it doesn't do anything that special. ST7 Command Walker. I still have literally never found a single person since I have been tracking this project for the last, I don't know, maybe like 5 years. I've never seen... It's available? Wait a sec. You see it on the fleet? I'm going right now. I'm going right now. Maybe I got my dates mixed up. It's at the vendor right now. I need to look. Maybe I got my dates screwed up because I kind of had to guesstimate them. Hang on. We are July 3rd. So we should be in this bracket, Group C. You have the ST7 Command Walker? No, you don't. You're a liar. I say that with the greatest love in the world. Do you have the ST7 Recon Walker or the ST7 Command Walker? This mouth has been like the bane of my existence, is why I say this. Oh, wow. Noisy ranker. Be quiet. I'm gonna go to the supply section. Maybe I got something a little funky. Ruricar, no way. You don't have the ST7 Command Walker. There's no way you have it. I've literally found nobody in the entire world who has had it. I have to see it. Are you online right now? I mean, give me a second to verify my stupid personal walker issues. No, who's this? Who is this in this walker right now? This is one of you guys, and I can't figure out which one because my UI is missing half its pieces. That's you, Rogue Ace. Perfect. Hi. Nice to see you. Okay, so this is currently week... Mandalorian marked package. Oh, so maybe I have it. Maybe I have them wrong. Hang on. Mandalorian marked package. It is week B. Okay, so this is not right. This is not correct then. The weekly timers for vendor didn't wind up being correct. I don't know why. I don't know why they're correct. I did my math the best I could based on what BioWare sent us, told us how it would work. Like I literally copy pasted this and then did a calendar for it. Well, I'm not going to complain. Let's see what else is available in Group B. Anything else that I want? I don't think there's anything else that I want. I have it on my to-do list to add pictures for the missing items. That was part of a different project that had to be combined together. The Cachren Dagger Star, I'm pretty sure I have that one already. Yeah, the Rapid Recon Walker. Let's get it. Nice. Okie dokie. Q, A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K. Rapid Recon Walker. Nice. That's cool. Adding to my personal mount collection. Heck yeah. I feel slightly surrounded. Hello there. Oh, I'm scared. I'm afraid. Pew pew. Yeah, I see you guys shooting. I'm leaving. I'm afraid. Is it possible to get the schematic for Augment 83 Blue with deconstruction? I believe someone recently reminded me that yes, you totally can. Oh, wait. Do you mean the purple? Like get the purple from the blue? There's no like, I don't think there's a... I'm talking out my mouth, but I don't know if I'm giving the right information. I'd have to go double check everything on my own site. Sorry. Longer stream today? Yeah, by accident, because I'm currently obsessed. Rorker says, I'm online, but I am a Malgus. Okay, are you pub side or imp side? Pub side or imp side, Rorker? I'll come over to Malgus to see this mysterious Ruakar's claim. If you have it, I want to take a video of it and a picture, and I want to put like little heart emojis all around it. I want to put little party face emojis all around it. Your pup side? I'm on my way. I'm on my way! Oh my gosh. I can't believe that, Ruakar. I can't believe I've been looking for pictures and the confirmation of the existence of this mount for years, and you've just been having it this whole time. Do you remember how long ago you got it? You would have gotten it likely from the Battle of Rishi. Master mode, likely the bonus boss. But I don't know like how long ago you might have gotten it. All right. I am on a character. I don't know how I would find you. I'm on a character named SWTOR Swtorista. Yeah, potentially there are some other mounts that you have that I don't too. I don't want to look a gift horse in the mount. I don't want to look a gift horse in the mount, you guys. Oh, you're on are you on Aragol? I'm guessing that's you. Do you happen to have a Alderaan stronghold without too much stuff up top? If not, I probably have a Alderaan stronghold without too much stuff up top. Oh yeah, I have 1% completion. Here, let me invite you to my stronghold if that's okay. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Keep doing that pub side thing. Keep on trucking. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. My Alderaan's empty? Oh, okay. You can invite me to yours either way. I super don't care. Either one. I'm gonna just go to the top portion with the taxi. Oh, this is exciting. I can't believe this. If I can confirm this, I'm sorry. I gotta flip my shit. Put that in the swear jar. I'm just gonna lose my mind. Hey there, Deucin. Deucin says, hi there, what's this about mounts? Hey there, Deucin. I'm working on a part of the website called Swtorista.com/mounts. And I'm trying to look up just a whole bunch of different rare or retired mounts, or look up ones that might have cool animations. And I'm kind of just adding more and more information to the website. And so right now I'm freaking out because I think a player who's a frequent guest of the stream, hanging out and chat and stuff, might have one that's super rare. Ew! You have a really ugly decoration. It's very rare. Oh, wait. You need to click it? Pew, 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 pew. Oh, this is from Galactic Seasons, isn't it? What were you doing over here, Ruakar? Ruakar, I have some questions. I have some questions about what you were doing over here. You have a tent? You have a... Oh, wait. I'm an idiot. This is my own stronghold. What was I doing here? Ruakar's probably like, what are you talking about? This isn't even my house. Just a second. Okay. I'm recording. Go ahead. Is this it? Hang on. I gotta check and make sure this is actually the right one. It's the version with the rockets on it. It is. Oh my god. Go ahead and run around. I'm sorry. I tabbed out to confirm it. Oh my god. That's the one. How do you have this? And how do you have a really cool outfit that matches your walker? Go ahead and run around. Run around like a ding dong. Go live your best life. Oh, I forgot to put the sounds on. That's okay. Look at him go! Oh my god! So this mount is real, and I have a real picture of it. Wow! This is probably one of the rarest mounts in the game. I know it's not very interesting looking. I know it's not like amazing, like wow. But it's probably one of the rarest in the game. It's one of the ones I've had the hardest time tracking down anybody who had it. Ruakar, you're like a celebrity. Is there any others that that you can think of that that weren't on the website? I'm trying to think. I doubt you have the rare contraband drop one from Republic's side. I'm trying to think of any other ones that I don't have. Let's see. I have a special little, missing mounts. I made myself a little filter, but I think the only ones I have listed as missing right now are ones that are like not actually existing. Wow. What do you got? Oh yeah, can I take a little video of that guy? I'll take a little screenshot too. Hang on. Okay, go around. Go live your life. Jump around. Yeah, look at, oh. This is the reason that I like to preview the mounts on my own characters when I can, because some of the mounts have interesting things going on with them when you watch someone else doing it compared to your own computer. Oh no! You're so terribly broken! Look at you strut your little stuff! Oh my gosh, so freaking funny! There you go, thanks, I got that one. Cool, you're right, yeah, I didn't have that one. Nice, 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 nice. I don't know if you have any of the other PvP mounts. I am missing a couple of those as a known thing that I'm missing mounts. PvP. I'm missing the Gerada's Ackley, so the yellow and blue one. Gerada's Special Pet Nexu, Gladiatorial Nexu, Gerada's Rancor, and Baron Deathmark's Furious Walker. Hip Hobs, do you have the ST7 Command Walker too? Like not the Recon Walker, the ST7 Command Walker? Oh, good, you have that one too. Nice. Can you come a little forward? I just want to get it so it has a nicer background. I'm only gonna get one chance to take a screenshot of this mount. I want it to be a really hot one. Really good one. Oh, he's so cute! Look at little face. Let me start this one over. Vla-da-da-da. Oh, look, he's got like a little binder on him. Oh, I love this mount. This is one of my favorites. I haven't gotten enough tokens to buy for myself. Run around? Question mark? Yeah, I love that one. Jump around. Look at that little guy go. Nice, I'm good. Look at that, I think I got enough jumping because that's exactly how I would be using that mount if I was owning it. Let's see. So we've got the ST7 Recall Walker. That's amazing. Oh, you have Gerada's. Awesome. Let me come take a screenshot of that one. Go ahead and start running around there. Go, Rancor, go. Disco Inferno, go. I love this one. I think the glowy stuff on it is super cool. I've always liked this mount ever since it came out way, way, way near the launch of the game. See, even this mount, which isn't as broken as that other one we were watching, it's still a little clunky. The animation for it. Thank you. Good. Done. It's still a little clunky compared to when you're watching it on your own character. Gladiatorial Pet Nexu, so cute. Oh, he's really cute, actually. I didn't realize he had such a neat little helmet. Go, 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 go. Yeah, we should ask Rukar if they have any of the missing pets. There's very few pets I'm missing at this point. I'm like, did you buy a $99 GameStop gift card in 2011 kind of thing? I don't think that's gonna be a yes for most people, even the diehard collectors. Look at that cat go! Meow, 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 meow. Nice. Right, Rukar's done just a little bit of PvP, absolutely. Just a tiny bit. Oh yeah, Hollow Rancor. I like that one. I like that one a lot. Go ahead and jump around. Jump around. Or move, rather. Yeah, we're getting to see some. These used to be a lot rarer. They used to be considered ranked PvP only mounts, which means you had to participate in the most difficult and daunting part of player versus player content, and you had to actually do well at it. Thank you. Oh, this is I really like this one because it's got this cool little animation on his leggy legs. Like, look really closely. Look at that. It like glowing. It's very subtle. But I like this one a lot because of that very unique animation. I love the concept. It's a macron. It's from Makeb. It is leaving little bits of charred wood as it runs, and it's just slightly on fire. Like, super neat. Oh wait, I want to see your butt. Yeah, I'm gonna look at your butt really fast. Looks like you've got little burnt bits back there too. Dun. The rarest butt I have is the Tauntaun dog. That one's pretty rare. Oh, look at his butt! Thanks, I see his butt. I'm good. Done butt. He does have little burnt butt. That's funny. Oh, this one. Can you trigger the flashlight? That's one of the big things I don't have is a picture of the flashlight turning on and off. Or a video, sorry. Control Z. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Move around. Go nuts. Go wild. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That thing is a boat. It reminds me of like those boats you can use on the swamp. It's just kind of huge. Look at it go. Ah. Okay, that's good. That's good. Done. That might have been all of them. Hang on. Oh, Baron Death Marks. Oh my god. Yeah, I need a good screenshot of that one because I don't have one yet. Nice! Fabulous. Hang on. Hang on. I didn't realize it had a animation. Go ahead and move around. I don't think that one has a mount flare because it's quite old. Oh, when you move, it makes smoke come out of your butt. That's cool. Look at that. Goodbye. Oh, it makes a whole smoke plume. That's neat. I don't think there's actually any other mounts that do that. That's really fun. I have like a screenshot of this one, but it's like just a one that someone submitted. Awesome, thank you. Doink, doink. Does this one have a mount flourish? Or nah? I don't think so. Hey, Mulehorn! Hi, nice to see you again. Hi there. We're looking at some rare mounts from another player and recording them for the website. I don't think this one has a flourish, yeah. I don't think it does. If I gave it a flourish, I would just make it go dang dang every 5 seconds. Such a weird little boat. Doesn't make any sense in Star Wars, but whatever. Who cares? Ha-ha! I think that may be it. That may be literally all of the... Oh! Did we look at both the Nexus? I don't know if you happen to have both. What's that? You got Dessler? You got a disgusting Dessler? You got a Dessler that makes me want to slap somebody? I don't need a picture of that. I just need to send it to the... No. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, that's the one I actually want and doesn't make me angry. I like that guy. He's cute. I like his coloring. Yeah, that's a good one. Cutie little kitty cat. Nice. Thank you. If you want, show that Dessler if you could. Dessler again? Because I definitely don't have a video of it. Might as well get one while I got you, right? Ew! Gross! Disgusting! Angry! Kick! Ah! Blah! Blah! Oh, it's really nice looking. I like the color a lot. Can you go drive around a bit? Nice, thanks. This is Rurikar taunting everyone who doesn't have it. Haha. Look at my Dazzler. Look at all the Martiniques that I have killed in my life. Good done. Let me look at my rare drop section, I guess. Rare drop. Because that would really be the only ones that I'm missing because I don't have the patience for that. Rare drop. I'd rather write about mounts than actually get them. Yeah, that's about it. I think we got all of the rare mounts in the game. That's awesome. I wonder if there's any retired ones that I don't have. Hang on. Retired promotions. There's a bunch I just didn't... Oh, do you happen to have the holo log? So I could get a little video? This is my flex mount. This is my show-off mount. I'm not. Oh, do you have the Storm 1? I wouldn't expect you to. Oh, you do have the log. Okay. Does it have a flare? Does it have a flare? The reason it looks so cool with your armor, by the way. The reason I wonder if it has a flare, like, does it make... Yes! Can you just press it a bunch of times? Yes! Amazing. Like, dang, 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 dang. Maybe it has ring protection. There we go. Oh, okay. It doesn't let you play it over and over. Can you go move around? Oh, it does! Oh, it lets you go fast. Why are you fast? Wait a second. I thought you were supposed to be slow. Oh, man. Mr. Log. Go, go, go. That's actually a really cool looking mount. I know it's supposed to mostly be a goofy one. Look at you go! Okay, I'm a little jealous now because I didn't take the time to earn that one. Do you happen to have the Storm 1? Do you have the Storm 1? I know that was in the newest bundle, and I don't have it or the yellow Starbolt. Because I don't have either of those. Oh, you do have it. Would you mind showing that one and showing its flourish? Oh, let's go in the sun. Okay, so it goes pew, pew, pew. Got it. Not that exciting. Pew, pew, pew. Got it. Nice. Come here. Come here. Come here with that cool mount. Come in the sun. You're just in the darkness over there. Nice. Nice. Oh, such a good screenshot. Come here. I want to take a picture. There we go. I got my screenshot. I'm happy. Ah! I opened up my calculator. Oh, it's such a good sound. Put, 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 put. Good, good. Oh, I love it. And you can put your little pet right there. Nice. You don't have the Starbolt too, do you? I would hope not, because that's like 18 months of subscription or something added up if you have the red one too. Put, 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 put. No, I have the red one. I have the red one. That's the only one that I have. That's the silver one. That's the silver bolt. That's the cartel one. We're looking for yellow. That's definitely not it. Starbolt. S-T-A-R-B-O-L-T. That's the one. That's a good looking mount right there. It has a mount flare too. Yeah, there you go. And it gets quiet. That's a good one. I really like this set of mounts. These set of 3 different ones in different colors. Really nice sound, cool flare. Flare that actually kind of changes the mount and how it works. Or how it sounds, how it feels. Oh, that's a good one. Thank you. Man, thank you so much, Rukar. Checking everything off of my list here. Let's see, is there any other retired ones that I didn't have? Let's see, a lot of these I have, I just didn't bother taking a video of. I have that one, have that one, have that one. You don't have the Victor's Titan, do you? That would be quite a rare one at this point. The Dark versus Light event one? I would assume not, but everyone I've asked you so far and I said I assume you don't have it, you wound up having it, so I'm like, what do I do? Amazing. No way! It has has a flourish? Oh, I didn't know that. Can you mount and unmount? Because it has like a cool animation when you do that. It has this cool thing it does with its flappers. I don't know what it would be called. Yeah, it has this cool little clonk. And then it also has a flourish. Oh, so cool. Hang on, I'm gonna take a good screenshot of this. Can you move around? Sorry, I'm typing like random things in chat. I can't actually see chat when I'm typing it. Wow. Pew! Man, that's nuts. I can't believe you have that. Rurikar, you have literally won the day today. Not only do you have all these rare mounts, but now I'm getting them for the website so other people can say, gosh darn it, I want that mount and I can't have it. That's it. That's it. I can't think of any others. That is amazing. I just checked so many things off of my list. All of these other ones I have, I just not really worth recording. Oh my gosh. What else could there be? Achievements? No. There's the pricing category, maybe, but none of them have special animations that I know of. They're just kind of rare and cool. You don't happen to have any of these guys, do you? The one that I don't have a good picture of is the Eternal Seeker. I have a very bad picture of it only. Oh, sorry, Expedition. No, Eternal Seeker. In that I can't really even see what color it is in the screenshot that I got. Just kind of a uncommon one there. What is this new mount? Hey there, Hockey Club. Hi. Are you Canadian? I gotta ask. Gotta ask. Fellow Canadian possible hockey detection? Rurikar says, this is the one I meant when I said this should be in the tank category. Oh, I understand. The Malgus one, perhaps. I don't have the Seeker. What's the Malgus one? Oh, no, I think... Oh, wait, let me check. Malgus, I know exactly what you're talking about. I have a video of that one because I think they posted unofficial video of it, or I made Zach run around on it. I think that's it. I think I'm good. Thank you so much. That was legit pretty amazing. Thank you. Thank you. That was so cool. Thank you, Rurikar. I really, really genuinely appreciate you taking the time to show those off. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to hop back to Starforge. Oh, that was so cool to get to see so many of those all in one spot. Ah! So we were on the ST7 Recon mount. Oh, no. We got the command mount. Because that was the one I was like, oh my god, nobody has it. And we found not only one, but apparently 2 different players that had it. Insane. Just absolutely crazy. Let me go back to my walkers list. I should record the ST Recon Walker 2 and get the last one here, the Strategic Command Walker. And then I'll have finished all of the walkers, and then technically I only have the skiffs left. Oh my gosh, so cool. What was that earlier about pets? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I'm working on the pets database as well. I'll just go in the all... Oh, I don't have an all pets category functioning right now. Let's put that... I'll have to put that in the something's broken page. Achievement pets. Oh, yeah. Here's the rarest pet in the game, probably. The juvenile Macaron creeper. I doubt you have that one, but it would be funny if you did. Let's see. Is there any that I need pictures of, though? That's the more important question. I'm gonna go through. So there is a very small number of... Oh, I need to double check what's going on with that one. Of Cartel Coin pets that used to come from very old Cartel Coin cards. And the ones that I'm missing are the true TR-U4 Astromech Droid, True 4 Astromech Droid, the Juvenile Marsh Rancor, and the Juvenile Savannah Rancor. They're very, very specific ones. There's a lot of ones with very similar names, but there's those 3 that... what about the jetpack that wasn't even your mount list? I think I added it. I think that was the Beskar mount. It just got lost along the way. I got that one all covered. I got it for myself too. So these are very rare old pets. I got a bunch of pictures submitted by another player, but there was still like 3 I was missing. Let's see, is there anybody else that I'm missing? Event Nightlife. There's a whole bunch that are added, just waiting for the Nightlife to come out. I think the rest of the oh, I have this one. I just need to upload it. Oh, is Intizar here? We need to yell at him to get a screenshot of the B1 SAL probe droid. And these are an update. Okay, yeah, pets are fine. Pets are so not an issue compared to mounts. Mostly because I was super interested in collecting pets, so I had like so many of them myself already. Hockey Club says, I'm not Canadian, I'm French. Oh, are you for France? French or oh, I was about to say, or French Canadian, but I guess if you're not Canadian, you're probably also not French Canadian. I grew up in French part of Canada. Je peux parler français. That's super cool. Wait, why are you, if you're French, why do you like hockey? Is that a thing there? Do people in France care about hockey at all? Or are you just cool? I'm French and I live in France. Allô, comment ça va? Attends, français, très bon, merci! It's because I grew up in Quebec when I was little for about 5 years. For about 5 years. So my French is like speaking a little kid French. You have family in Quebec that you've never met? They probably don't want to meet you because you're English scum. No, just joking. That's cool though. That's interesting. Do you think you will ever meet them, or is it kind of like, nah, probably not. We don't even know those. They're pretty much strangers to us. Yeah, the road, JR, the walker mounts are super janky. I have no idea why they look so poorly compared to the other mounts in comparison. Okay, we got 2 more. We got 2 more to get through. Oh my gosh, that was so cool to just get to see such a swath of rare mounts there. So we need the ST7 Recon Walker, which is common. It's not uncommon. I just wanted to get a little ST7, a little video of it. Ooh, ah. So this is the version, it's almost exactly the same as the super rare one that Rurikar had. Almost exactly the same. Neither of them have like a special mount flourish or special lights or anything like that. They're exactly the same color. The only difference is that Rurikar's had some little rockets. That's literally it. That's literally the only difference of those entire things. And this one's easy to get and that one's hard to get. It's kind of wild how it works like that. I need to dismount. Get me out of here. Okay, what's the last one? Strategic. Strategic Command Walker. Oh, this one's really cool. This one's actually really neat. This is a cartel market one. It's pretty different from the other walkers, actually. It's kind of shorter, but it's got a lot more different types of plating and stuff. It does not have a mount flourish. Kind of looks like it should, but it does not. Doesn't have any glowy bits, really. It's kind of squat. I really like it. It looks more practical than the other walkers in a way I don't know how to explain. Pew, pew, pew. Yeah, I kind of like that one, actually. If I was going to use a walker mount, I'd probably use this guy here. Nice. All right, you guys. That was such a awesome day, to be honest. But it is time to go. It is time to leave this place. It is time for me to go get some lunch. I had so much fun looking at everything with you guys. Thanks for hanging around. We're gonna go see who else is playing Star Wars The Old Republic, and I'll be back tomorrow. I think I have a couple more mounts to look at, but not nearly as many as I had before. Let's see who's online. There's quite a few people online right now. Ooh, I'm gonna have to roll a dice or something like that. Go see who we say hi to. Let us go see Odie. And thank you guys so much who raided in earlier today. We're going to pass that on, bring everybody over to another SWTOR player as well. Thank you guys for being here. See you later. Bye. Thanks so much, Rikar. See ya. Bye, bye, bye. See ya.